Restart the recording for dramatic effect. Alright. Y'all have just recapped. Which I guess I'll edit that and include it. I accidentally just closed my notes instead of clicking on the tab.
Hate to see that.
Exactly perfect.
I'll improv.
And there we go. All right. Just really didn't want to do it. All right. So the elf from across the way, do a mind check for me real quick, Cruz. Specifically,
Okay.
yeah, from description and how they carry themselves. This sounds like the description that Thea gave to you for the elf that randomly showed up at the Fates. So
Right.
yeah, do with that information what you will. There's something about the presence that both the Fates and everyone, about how they phrased it, that yeah, you also notice from here, just because I made you roll that, and I'm going to give you a little bit extra because you rolled really high. You also notice that there's a Sun Cleric tattoo on their neck, kind of just above the collar of their of what looks like just a green woolen turtleneck. Looks quite fuzzy and warm.
Okay.
Yeah, and I mean, eyes on the informant, you would remember them. Because I believe both your characters were there when they showed up. They stopped by, said, some ominous things about giving a letter to Cruz, and then left it.
Yeah.
I don't think any of you would have heard the letter at all.
No.
So we're just gonna leave that letter behind then. Yeah. Yeah, the elf is, they have their sword out, a rapier, but they aren't in an attack position with it. They're a little bit in a defensive position, but it's more like, I understand this is a dangerous situation, this is serious. It's more of a tone-setting stance, as they do a hand motion for their koyan, cat, the giant cat beside them, as they walk forward a little bit. Cruz, protector of the Shield District. I thought you could be trusted. I wanted to be allies. Do you know who you're escorting? What laws she's passed? The amount that she's refused to help people? The amount of people begging at the gates of the Gilded District, just trying to seek entry or some food or anything? The people that over the centuries that have been at the gates and the walls trying to get in out of the Blightlands, that she's refused. There's so much that she's done, so many families that she's shattered.
Is that the reason you're saying he used to be executed?
Yes.
And does it have to be by your hands, or can it be like mine?
As long as by the end of the day, which is it is actually after sundown, isn't it?
Yeah.
As long as by the end of tonight, she is dead, it makes no difference.
Now these someone gave you these orders, or
No.
is it your own kind of thing?
No, we've decided, for the sake of the city, that she needs to die.
Pardon my suspicion.
Time's still supposed to be paused.
Thank you for pointing that out. No, it's not.
Thank you.
Pardon my suspicion. We've come across people claiming to be. They say they are are, but they aren't. It's worth. Forgive me for being a little hesitant and taking your word. But who exactly are you?
I personally renounced my name. My identity bears no importance anymore, but people have started calling me the farmer, for some reason.
Anna?
The farmer.
For some reason? Or like no reason?
I don't really know why. It's weird.
Like who's gonna turn to Margaret? What they saying?
What part?
Any part.
Personally, I've done nothing but try to help the city, so I'm not entirely sure what they're exactly trying to get at.
Saying didn't do anything they claim they did.
It's a lot of just general accusations more than anything. I don't think they gave the most concrete situations that I did in, so it's hard to really deny anything. But as far as I'm aware, I've done nothing but try to better the city during my time here. You're a liar, you know that, right? You're just like the rest of the Congress. No one telling the truth, no one looking out for anyone except for them and their rich friends, trying to give power.
While they're having that argument, you know, with Jerome, very like subtle, soft movements, non-threatening, like casual conversation. Well, I don't know if your line or their line. What exactly did you do to better the city?
I have tried everything for giving tax relief, for opening more ways to get food, having more markets throughout the city for people to buy things, expanding commerce, lowering some taxes.
Whose taxes have you lowered?
Hmm?
Sorry. Whose taxes have you been lowering?
Oh, I've been trying to lower the taxes so for the people that are trying to do better, more good for the city, so to allow them to be able to spend it more on betterment, on things like museums and schools, of churches, being able to repair roads and walls and things like that.
But are those not public financed opportunities?
Most of them are, but there are some people within the city that also choose to help more and invest themselves.
Sorry, this is Mayor Margaret speaking, correct?
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful. Cool. As the informant, question. Spellcasting, is it loud? Is casting spells very loud?
It does depend on the spell.
Say, enchant weapon.
Enchant weapon would be fine to be silent. It's mostly things like support spells will usually be quiet. Offensive spells, unless stated otherwise, will usually make some kind of sound. Like a raging fireball, that makes sound.
Cool. While they're all discussing this, the informant would like to cast enchant weapon on my hidden blade in the event that combat arises. I feel like this... I am not extremely confident that this doesn't end in combat. And I'd also... If it takes some more time, I'd like to try and maybe cast Blessing of Nimbleness, or no, Blessing of Targeting on myself. But both of those are actions that I could take some time to do.
Yeah, you could definitely get those started.
Cool. Yeah, then I'll just...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How close is the assistant to Mary Margaret?
Right in front of her. Like anywhere that you'd be like trying to potentially move, she'd definitely be
Hey,
somewhat in between them.
I'm not trying to move that way. Cruz is here. No hands. Little up.
Mm-hmm.
All I'm hearing is he said, she hit the set kind of thing. You just need her dead, correct?
All I need.
And for the reasons of he's doing really bad things in the city, correct?
Yes.
And she's gonna turn to Mary Margaret. And you have nothing to defend yourself with? No evidence that you didn't do these things?
They've hardly put out any evidence themselves, to be fair.
Not to say I'm a lawyer, but that is true. This has been mostly conjecture. Is there any formal complaints, any quantifiable statements from the opposition as to why she should be given the death penalty?
Yeah. If you are refusing to have her killed, you've lived in the city as long as I have. You know how corrupt Congress is, just as much as anyone else. She's one of the foremost speakers there, with enough influence to sway a large portion of the votes.
Yes, I'm not disagreeing on that statement. Just you're stating that she is a corrupt individual. Is there any evidence, quantifiable evidence of that nature? Any specific things she has done that you would consider corrupt and against the will of the people?
You see as the farmer looks up to the rooftop, motions down real quick, and someone hops down and hands a package to them. Them staring back at you. They then open up the envelope, taking out some papers. These are various tax papers, the beginning of which shows bits of not only embezzlement from tax funds, but as well the embezzlement with putting these towards such organizations as the Blood Clerics, which were one of the leading gangs in this recent attack. She's been funding one of the most dangerous gangs in the city. One that has stripped so many people of their families, of their children, destroyed homes. And all of this was signed by her office. Some specifically by her secretary, who never leaves her side.
Okay.
This is some damning evidence. Ma'am Margaret, you...
Can I just do one thing for...
Oh, of course. Go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
I'm just gonna use a equivalent exchange on Margaret. That's alright?
Yes. What is the DC for that?
That is a good question. It's early enough.
Equivalent exchange, 13. Was that you rolling?
I rolled
just now?
that
Was that the
was the roll, yeah,
41
that
for
was-
equivalent exchange?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. But that's...
No, that's a nat 20 with a 14 on top. Yeah, you do it. You equivalent exchange with Mary Margaret.
Perfect. Then I'm going to, since the secretary is facing away from Mary Margaret, I'm assuming 'cause she's in front of her.
Yes.
Her in the back of the knee, get her on her knees and hold her down.
Cool. What was that essence check for?
Well, this is me trying to enchant my weapon. Every 6 or so seconds of talking, I'm like muttering under my breath, waving my hand. This is a new spell. The informant doesn't know how to use it very well. It's failures from the top down. This has been rough.
I don't have it in Foundry. It's just
Am I
a...
getting an answer?
For what?
For Greg. Greg has questions for the assistant. Well, she's
if you're trying to ask something, I'm probably gonna be more... I'm not always gonna be able to pay attention to chat, especially in Foundry.
Sorry.
You would have said that a while ago, so yeah, no, you wouldn't have gotten an answer. I think they're more caught up on the farmer. And you would have had to say it with how close they were. You would have had to say it loud enough that Mayor Margaret would have been able to hear. So either you let her hear, yeah, because they were like right next to each other. You're kicking the knee.
Yeah, the back of her knee,
What?
she should-
Give me an unarmed check for that.
Okay. On check.
Yeah, that should just be on your main stats page, or in. I think it's in your abilities as well. On the 17, nice. Why do you have... Oh yeah, you've... Yeah, okay, yeah. So that is...
And then I'm gonna say...
how do you... Oh wait, they're... Okay, one second. I'm just gonna, real quick, so I can keep track of their... inventory a little bit easier. Visible owner. Yeah, okay, cool. I just need to update their health bar so I can update that a little bit easier. All right, cool.
The back of her knees because she was not facing me.
And that was a 17. Have we done stuff like getting knocked down?
I get knocked down, and
Is
I
it,
get up again. You're never gonna knock me down. I get knocked down.
Get knocked down. And I get up again.
Have we just done like my check or anything like that? Yeah, no, she's just...
If you want me to do.
I'll just have her knocked down. She would have to use a maneuver to get up now. Okay, what are you doing after that? You see just immediately, like, she definitely, like, looks up at you as she kind of, like, goes down. Mayor Margaret is going to spin around, kind of smile, looking both ways around it, and says, well, that's a neat trick that you have.
All I hear is talk about how better you are than us. Show us how much better you are. Go ahead. Defend yourself.
Defend myself. Oh. I definitely could defend myself, but where'd the fun be if you didn't take part?
So this is Mayor Margaret, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I repeat my question now that there is distance.
Yeah. You repeat your question. She just looks scared and kind of softly shakes her head gently. She looks terrified when you suggest that.
Okay. So probably not gonna end well. Good to know. Good to know. I won't eat it then.
Mm-hmm. The farmer's gonna shout and just be, do you give me permission?
I'm just not gonna say anything.
Are we going to do this? Like, Mayor Margaret is kind of definitely in a bit of a... She's standing there. Her arms are folded behind her back. And she still has a very smug look on her face. The farmer's saying, I don't want to make enemies of you. If you're going to defend Mayor Margaret at all, or work against me if I try to kill her right now, I would like to at least know.
I quickly do a sense magic because this seems way too flipping confident about this.
On Mayor Margaret?
Yes. Nobody who is about to die is that smug.
Yeah.
Oh, you immediately Uh, uh, there's magic. Give me a. Are your
Look at
stats
her, you get
updated,
blinded.
by the
I
way?
don't know what to tell you.
No, no.
Do a essence or mind check.
Essence it is. Let's see here. What is my essence again? It's 6. So roll a d20, add 6.
Yeah. You should also just be able to update that in your character page. 23. You have you known many skilled mages in your day? Great.
I would presume yes,
Uh,
considering what I used to be.
yeah. There's a good chance of it. You have witnessed. You've witnessed a lot in your life. You've witnessed. There's a specific war long ago between two mage factions, and you feel, charging Mare Margaret, the power that one side had when preparing a volley of fireballs, just steadily being held inside of her.
Hey, yo, anybody got one of those, like silence potions?
I don't think
No specific
so.
reason. It's just that it would be very convenient if we had one of those. Like, and he kind of is like sweating arcane energy, staring at Mare Margaret. Like, right, flipping now.
I'm gonna cast Blessing of
I'd like to
Targeting.
run, duck, and cover in preparation of this. Wherever cover is nearby.
I would like to cast Blessing of Targeting on myself.
I would like to hide behind
Oh,
the assistant.
she's just holding it. She's like, like it's one of those things where like she's not like shooting it. She's just confidently holding it.
Yeah,
I'm just casually hiding behind the assistant.
I would like to cast a Blessing of Targeting. Can I?
Are your yeah? Go ahead.
I've already done likewise. Blessing of
Ooh, nice. That didn't cast properly, did it?
No.
If
why
if
am I
you
rolling? Oh,
if
wait,
you
no, that
do
was-
a today, if we do a roll and it doesn't output to chat, there's a simple fix that I can do for most of them, because there's a couple of ones that I forgot to literally write a 3-letter word in front of one of the codes for the macros. Try it again there, Prince.
Alright.
Yeah, but
There we
that was
go.
a nat 20. That was a beautiful 20.
Yeah, well, it
That was
works.
a beautiful time.
Beautiful. I will mark that off.
Can Cruz give like a little nod to Timothy to move over to her?
Timothy's gonna move.
Wearing the big giant cloak is just imagine him tiny.
All right.
Cloak behind him.
Oh, hello?
Yeah, as you guys are preparing, feel free if you're going to be reacting to moving or anything like that. Mayor Margaret is going to start off at this point as the farmer and the ninja-looking assassin with them starts approaching. She's going to immediately clap her hands together, form a fireball, throwing it at the farmer.
Oh,
Yes, right to be terrified.
The farmer can roll a nimbleness check.
How much damage was that? This is my curiosity.
187.
187.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
fireball.
For the farmer's gonna dodge this. This guy, you just see as this guy just gets he's just incinerated. There's nothing left immediately. I would like everyone to roll for combat. It has started.
We're not yet. Or it could be.
It's gonna be combat now.
I know.
Mayor Margaret.
And then I get knocked down. How
Where's
do we roll
my...
initiative anymore?
It's if you go into the fist icon on the chat thing on the right, you should see a D20 beside your character's name.
Yeah.
And just click that,
Hey,
and then
nice.
Battalion.
I actually did it.
Cool. Let's see what that 24 was. Cool.
Lucian's got great nimbleness, but no sight.
Let's change that up.
Who are the enemies? Who are we fighting?
Who knows?
I just have to wait for Cruz to shoot someone, and I'll just shoot them back.
I haven't decided.
I will be cowering with the secretary in abject horror.
Yeah, you're carrying behind the secretary and Cruz is like next to you.
I am very scared of what Mayor Margaret can do.
And Timothy just stood next to him.
Like, the fireballs? More like deader balls. Shoosh! Because I'm gonna die.
I'm
I
terrible.
wanna hide in the cloak with Timothy. You can do that.
You may lose your job, though. Oh, I should have realized.
Hope that works. Cool. That should work and hopefully be fine. If anyone has more upbeat music that's more tense or whatever that they would want to start, that's probably would be better. But I don't have that right now. Right. Who's first? The farmer's first. The farmer's going to dash here, roll for their damage. Woo, nice roll. I guess I'm having a combat against myself while depending on things. Oh, what the farmer doesn't have there.
Oh yes. You know what I love to do? I love to tangle with people who could reduce me to nothing more than a literal nuclear shadow. That seems like a great idea.
Yeah.
I'm sure I would enjoy this to no
You
end.
just pick off the damage. If they damage each other, lower their health, and then you just pick them off at the end.
I don't think pick off is the right word in this situation.
And then Mayor Margaret also needs an update.
No, true. So that's why we're scoping it out. We're seeing which one is more powerful.
Each one could have killed me with a single attack.
Would have been fine. Would have been fine.
It would have been fine. I'm just gonna reroll Mayor Margaret's. Cool. I guess that's what she rolls. Because I accidentally removed her and couldn't remember what she did. What, is that more than she was? Do you remember what number she had before?
8. She had
8? She had an 8? Cool. We'll do an 8. We'll keep that at 8. Awesome. I'm okay with that. We're okay with that.
She made the starting move. I like this.
We're gonna choose Lucian now, is next.
Cool. Lucian, very good. So he's gonna just fly up to the little roof. I'm selecting characters, please. Oh no. Oh no. He's going to go up to that little roof. Install him.
Oh, starting to sound a little muffled there.
Yeah, you're muffled.
That's all he's doing.
Just hanging on the roof.
Yeah, he's hanging on the roof, and I just messed up my vision.
Yeah. You guys can't see. Try reloading, and then if you don't, on the side where on the left side where the people icon is, make sure you have the top thing in the second column selected, the little box squarey thing. Catalion. What can Catalion do? What's his shtick?
What's the dog doing?
I forgot that he would be next, so you know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let the informant go next while I read his Catalion's character page.
Wonderful. Alright, first, I want clarification. If a character is blinded, am I undetected?
Yes.
Beautiful. Alright, step 1. I cast Ice Flare. At least I attempt to. It's a bonus action, so...
Yeah.
Essence dice. Let's see what happens.
Nice. Ooh,
Perfect!
Yeah.
Cool. Ice Flare, it's not in the chat, but it's a DC of 5, and it's a 5x5 range. And it blinds nearby enemies. I can specify that currently the farmer and Mayor Margaret are both not really friendly. And I
Is
don't
that
know
a
if
DC for them or?
DC for me. I have to cast it as DC 5. I don't know if it has their own EC. Check the ability.
And you said like, please check for this for more information.
Yeah.
Ice Flare with any creating blinding light.
The justification
One round
of
if
the
you do not
amount
know
of
what you're supposed to
bullcrap I'm about
be.
pull. Please check the document that you wrote.
Blind. Cool. Yep.
That was great. I love that. Love that.
That would blind both of them. Which icon is blind? Let's see that one, because that's probably blind. So they blind.
Tight.
If you
then-
do, because I'm guessing you'd be hitting it here and blinding both of them, or just Mary
Oh,
Margaret.
I'd be like launching it in front of me just to blind them in their radius of a 5x5 square.
Yeah.
Because what's the actual? Yeah, the range on that spell is 5x5 square.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm gonna launch it there to blind them both, and then like any good assassin, I'm gonna load my enhanced hidden blade and launch it at Mayor Margaret. For clarification, there's a lot of buffs and stuff that aren't in the forge right now.
That's
That
fine.
will be impacting my damage roll significantly. Firstly, we've got enhanced weapon. I've got enhanced enchants, so it's got a plus 12 to damage, as well as two
what
separate
element did you do?
shots.
Or not weapon.
enchant
What
weapon.
enchant weapon? Also, in addition to that, also you can choose one of the following status effects to add to it. I don't know why bleed is there twice, but bleed is there. You can also add pierce, which
Because they're grit.
which will add equal to your essence stat. So whatever your essence stat is,
Yeah, we're not gonna do it that one because my essence is 0, so we don't need to do that one.
it will add one by
Um,
default still.
Yeah, we're not gonna go with grit. I already have a lot of grit.
Do you want bleed then with it?
You know what? Sure, we'll take the extra grit. I don't think they're gonna survive this, but it's fine. I did the math for Lana. Firstly, can I use my blessing D6 on my damage dice?
Yes.
You shouldn't have said that. All right,
For
I'm gonna
Shingo,
copy and
this music
paste.
is the death sentence of your character there. Not
So
of
I'm
Ben's
gonna just-
character.
I'm just
Mayor
gonna copy
Margaret.
and paste the math.
Yeah.
The math, not the final, but just
No,
the
no, 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 no,
math.
no, no.
Mm-hmm.
Also, that doesn't include the d6. So I'm gonna roll the 2 dice that do get rolled, and it's a d4, a d12, and a d6. 3 dice.
I saw this and I was like, wow, he did the math. I'm not even gonna question it.
That is math.
Oh man,
At this point,
low rolls today.
But
right,
you got a
cool.
6, so you get to re-roll the 6. Exploding dice, my friend.
Are those your hidden blades?
Oh yeah, this is the hidden blades. Sweet. So
Uh,
that's gonna be.
Remind you, Ben, of exploding dice, so roll another d6.
It deals.
did.
Thank you.
It does more than 1d4 damage per shot. It does d10.
What?
So
It got upgraded with
let
it.
me
I have
let me do
upgrades.
the math. We're gonna roll this one first, and then
Roll your hidden blade through
currently
your inventory, and then you can start adding your
Adding
other
everything?
stuff. Yeah,
All right, cool. This
and
is
then because
fun.
that'll be your success roll as well. You get advantage, right, as well.
Yeah, I do have advantage on the roll.
Well, there's your advantage. That's a crit.
Oh.
Say goodbye to Mayor Margaret.
Oh, she was already saying goodbye. Anyway, so we had 15 damage on the initial damage.
Bye.
Yeah.
Plus, let's double check here. What was the D4 on this? Oh, it didn't. Oh, it did say.
Mm-hmm.
So
I will let you know that she has 0 grit, so every piece of pierce that you have is an extra piece of damage.
Okay, so let me just throw out the quick maths. Is it's this bad boy times 14 plus 15 plus 10. Give that. Put that number in a calculator.
I got it. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
What did you do to your opponent there, Ben? On. Reduced to atoms.
It's 702.
Oh,
As a side note, she's also rolling a death roll if she's not already dead at 2 below her tier. Because I.
Okay.
numbers.
Let me
Wow.
just...
I can see why Ben said, 100 damage? Those are rookie numbers.
Yeah, the thing is,
Yeah.
the reason I was like, wow, a little cocky for no HP, just a little cocky.
Yeah, you know, very true.
Very true, very true, very true.
So that is...
Like I said, one shot, one kill. There you go.
I don't know if
minus
it killed. I am not
702.
certain.
Oh, that didn't work. Minus 702. Enter. Cool. And then that, if it... So that does not kill her. That does not cause a death roll.
Cool. But she does have a death roll.
But there's the 1
tier, 'cause
inbuilt.
There's the crit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's 2 ranks lower than current death roll tier.
Cool. Yep, that was... Wait. That was incorrect. Cool, I accidentally added...
Shoot them with the blade? Is that what you did?
Yeah, so I shot her with a blade, and it shot
There we
2
go.
spikes. And then,
There,
2
should be
seconds
correct.
later, after
that's
feeling a
tough.
lot of pain, she felt a lot more pain.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. I just
While
wanted to
being
play by play.
blind. Yeah, the play-by-play. I ran behind the wall, launched a flare, which blinded her, shot her with my hidden blade, which launched 2 spikes into her back, and then 2 seconds later, she felt another piercing pain, and she's still alive. So
I like this.
take that
No,
for what it's worth.
702 damage means nothing in comparison to death rolls. Though it does get us immediately onto death rolls.
I was happy you guys all moved out of the way. I was like, perfect. This is what I wanted.
Yeah.
I knew I was. The second it was like, yeah, he's charging up a fireball, I'm like, The informant would
It's
like to
magic,
take this
baby.
moment to run.
I didn't think I just threw her there. I'm like, okay, everybody stand back. I threw her in there. Let them pick them off.
What the
Die.
heck? Oh, interesting. What? I'm very... confused.
What happened?
Oh, okay. I forgot to do a thing to link token data. So, cool. I opened her sheet again, and it just didn't have any of the damage. So I was just like, had that moment of like, yeah, I was just
I'm just watching
very
that.
confused for a second, and now I just need to input the death rolls again, make sure the health is correct, because as soon as I clicked on the character sheet, it updated their token. Now we're good. Oh, it's also still so now Catalion. Wait, do you still have more on your? Was that both spikes shot?
Yeah, that's both spike shots.
Okay,
Don't worry.
just want to make sure. Cool.
That's the extra ×2 multiplier in there.
Yeah. Okay.
So.
Yeah. You definitely see as that happens with Mayor Margaret. She kind of like she definitely like reaches forward. It's like her back, and you hear just a audible just gasp as it like punctures her. And then Catalion is going to cast Marked for Death on Mayor Margaret, which is a DC failed. And that is a
Really like Dylan, actually.
bonus action. In which case, they're going to, I guess, move forward, and do Stygian Blade. Just sweep them with their little swordy there. I think that's all that does. Cool. That seems anticlimactic now.
It doesn't he have to pull out a sword and be all...
Yes, I don't have that right now. I don't have it right now. It's okay. We're just gonna ignore it. We're having a substitute teacher. It's never the same, right?
No, he had to go magical girl, that's why.
Alrighty then. Let's move over to the secretary's turn. And here's my question. So kick their knee out. They're in front. They're in down. They're knocked down. They're going to. Oops! I removed them from the combat accidentally.
Oh, Greg, if you were wondering,
Why am I-
this is
I'm
the
just gonna
exact
do a
situation
19.
that would allow you to eat the coin.
Yeah.
They're going to get up.
I'm holding her down.
Oh, you're holding her down. Do a might check.
Yeah. Okay. I thought that's what I asked you. And like...
I didn't know you were grappling them. Sorry. I missed that part. And they're gonna crit. As they're using their maneuver to get up. And then there, as well as that, would be... did we have, how have we handled breaking, have we had, since bonus actions got changed, have we had people breaking grapples as a main action still? Or as a bonus action?
You haven't decided, I don't think.
Cool. I'm gonna be using a limited to attack if it's a regular action anyways. I'm gonna put it up to a vote. How do you guys feel? Like, if you get grappled, do you want to be able to break free as a bonus action, or as your main
I
action?
would say it's more of a main action. Like,
It's 100% a
otherwise,
main action to me.
otherwise, if you grapple somebody and then they break out with a bonus action, it's like, why did I bother wasting my action to grapple them in the first place just so they could break out and smack me in the face immediately?
Fair.
Wise
Very
words.
fair.
Wise words.
Anyways, they're gonna break out with the regular action, use a limited, and smack you in the face right away. You
Don't
can
worry.
try. You see
Get back
them
up.
taking out daggers out of your blade. That was specifically to break your grapple. True, that is a crit, but it's yeah, they're using this as a limited action. Are you going to be blocking them? How are you gonna block them, I guess?
I'm kind of in the way, aren't I?
Just a little bit, but it's okay. It's okay.
I
I'm
will.
hiding behind this person, and then it's like...
You're small enough that I'll let you roll nimbleness on this, because they are going for Cruz, but... Yeah.
We'll do the...
Ooh, nimble lad. Oh, never mind. The non-nimble lad.
Natural
Ice
20.
constructs. Ice constructs.
Okay. Do we have the ice constructs in here yet? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
Is that a DC to summon? Or is it above free bonus action?
I mean, double check. Double check. Not read it.
Let's get... This could be so much faster once
It
we
looks like
actually...
it's a regular action.
A regular action. And you're using a limited anyway, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's do that. That's your construct. Let's configure permissions.
Question, wasn't there a critical
0...
injury table,
Oh,
if I
no.
remember correctly?
Oh yeah, for taking crits. Thank you so much for reminding me. Let's roll that for Margaret.
Praise Caden.
-1 to
our
all
wise savior.
rolls, because that's a crit, as well as a death roll, which is another roll on that, which adds a consciousness roll.
I can't see any of those.
Yeah, me neither. Me neither. I don't know.
These are hidden from us. They're only for the DM.
They are.
Who's the Shadow Man?
Let me. Oh, that's the dice
How did he
construct.
get here?
Ice construct, just not
Okay.
blue.
Who is this?
Yes, that's
Ninja!
All right. I see there's a cycle I did not plan for. The roll that they got on their consciousness roll was to roll another injury roll.
Beautiful.
And now they also
I
have
love
a
it.
moderate thing, so they have, in terms of stacks of injury, they have a total of minus, Mayor Margaret has a total of -6. To every single roll.
Oh wow.
Nice!
Until she can heal or long rest. That's a moderate injury. She had a minor and a moderate injury.
Dang.
I believe.
So anyway, we were talking
Yeah,
about the
we're good.
secretary's turn. Yeah.
Ice constructs. You got 3 of those.
In front of me, right, like,
Yeah.
to take the attack.
You should be able to move them now.
There, block, attack, and one. Be next to Timothy, just in case.
Okay. Yeah. That's her attack.
I am very glad I ducked.
She have dual wield? Why? Oh, no, okay. So the dual wield is built in with these ones. I forgot. We're gonna ignore the second one.
That was a lot of. Ice.
Yes. How much health do the ice constructs have?
We have 15 each.
I think they got buffed because I was doing that earlier today. They have.
Maybe they. I'm looking at the character of the ability sheet. That's fine.
No, they have 20.
20? Okay.
Yeah, 20 each. Shattered and shattered immediately. As you do that, you block it successfully. Though it is Greg's turn. Greg, the spell one is not fully done yet. So we'll go back to it's like halfway done at least though. So
I'm
we'll.
not planning to use Spell of Fates right now.
Okay, cool. But they would still be the
I'm
1d400
planning just
one
to
or
walk
401.
over, or I should say, kind of casually roll/glide over to Mayor Margaret,
Mm-hmm.
and I wanted to take the coin.
Are you sure you want to try that right now?
Indeed.
She has -6 to roll. She's blind. She can't see me
Hold up.
coming. She's on death's door.
Okay.
So yes.
Okay.
When you
Yeah.
Okay.
try that right now, that sounds.
How are you gonna locate it?
I already know where it
Yeah,
is.
he does.
You. Oh yeah. How are you gonna get it out of the
Yeah.
pouch?
I'm going to use magic magnetics.
Okay.
My signature ability as a
Yes.
floating elemental.
Do you remember what roll I made that last time?
I don't think it was a roll because I never actually used it, but I have
Okay.
a range of 10 feet with magic magnetics, meaning I can draw small magic items to me within 10
Yep.
feet.
It
Okay.
should be a roll.
It is in a-
because it would be like any other check.
It is in a
right?
closed
I'll make an
pouch
essence check.
as well.
Is it
Those
one
two
quick
are-
question? When you say closed pouch, do you mean zipper or like one of those things where it has a little flap over top where I could potentially finagle it up and over the lip and then back?
It has like a snap that's closing it. You could, I guess, get
So
it
it's
out through
not-
the edge.
It's not
Yeah.
secure, is what I'm hearing.
It's not fully secure. It's like secure enough that if you're just trying to like yank it out magnetic wise, it's not gonna work. You're gonna have to like finesse it through the side of the pouch or undo the snap.
I'll finesse it.
Okay.
Nancy?
So I'm gonna make an essence check for this because it's magic.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
that's a 10.
It's a 10.
Maybe?
I will make this.
I mean, it is just a coin.
Just falls out.
Can I get
This.
a plus 6 because she's... Could I get advantage because she's blind?
No,
What?
perchance.
I will accept it.
And winded, she's
And winded, and at -6 for a roll, so that's 17.
17.
now.
Yes, I will allow. You have taken the magic coin out. You have it on you now.
And I would like to casually go over and then sit on her shoulder.
Okay. And that is your turn?
Yes. I
Uh,
just say, hello, I have coin, and I just kind of floated in front of me.
it is Timothy's turn. Timothy is going to...
chilling.
Hmm?
It's nice and warm.
Yeah, he chillin'. He chillin'. Let's... cool. That was actually not what I meant to do there, but okay, that works. Yeah, Timothy's just gonna chill. It's your turn, Cruz.
My turn?
Yep.
So, what do I see then?
A lot of things have happened, in one turn. Combat has kind of gone loose. Mayor Margaret and the farmer are going at it. The secretary just shattered your ice constructs as Greg went, grabbed the coin, and came back and said hello. It's just really just, like, starting
What about
kind of
the
thing.
giant cat?
It hasn't had its turn yet.
That, like,
Oh, that's nice.
it looks like it's gonna join combat? Or is it
Yes.
chilling in the back?
Yes. It looks like it's enjoying combat against Margaret, yeah.
Okay,
I mean, we all seem to be ganging up on Margaret, and I just stole soul coin, so,
fine.
you win?
We'll just do, a little bit of... Sorry, I'll let you just do a little flurry.
Okay.
3.
Yeah, just a little flurry, you know?
Did that not roll? Did that roll not go through?
It hasn't
Um,
been going through, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's been kind of funky.
Okay.
Like, the dice roll, I can see them roll, but they don't
Yeah, I can
show
see the
up.
roll, but it's just...
Yeah, let me
Yeah,
see if... Yeah, okay. I see what I did wrong. Try it again. There we go. And what is your flurry? Flurry is the size of the largest cast? Yeah, whatever
Yeah.
the largest one is. Which should be a 17 by 17, correct?
Oh, wow.
but it's
Cruz,
not,
please?
so you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
I mean, this is why I got insulated gear, so...
You're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
Is that... do you want me to replace it in a different way there?
No, that's actually, can you move it a little bit more?
Like that much?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah, that, the flurry goes off. That is a regular action. You can... if they take a rest. Cool.
Yeah, no, it's just there.
That's it. It's just there. Cool.
I'm just adding some... Okay.
Is that it? For
What
your
does
turn?
Flurry do?
Okay.
Flurry is,
Uh,
Flurry is snowfall, but at the moment, if you guys take a rest in it, you guys can do it. Or
Mhm.
recover from status condition.
Oh, good.
Yeah. In addition, that would be like in addition to anything else. So if you only have time for like a short rest, and you can't spend the time eating rations either, then that's, or if you can or whatever, it's just an additional, yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
and it's making the place look pretty.
Yep. Very pretty, very calming, a nice little thing. It is your turn, Eyes.
Alrighty, righty, right. So, Oz is not really sure what we're gonna do, so he's just gonna shoot the secretary. Takes out his bow and casts arcade archer, which it's a bonus action. It doesn't have a DC, so
It just automatically goes off, yeah.
Cool. Arcane Archer Dire Shot, so that's for 6 times his roll.
Yep.
Oh snap!
And
That's a crit.
Greg, are you in the line of fire?
No, fortunately I am not. I got out of the way. Wait, are we shooting the secretary?
Yeah, he's shooting the secretary.
Are those you were trying
On her
to?
shoulder.
Oh, 1 second. Are those you trying to do the D6 or D1 D12 bonus?
No, I'm doing the. Oh wait, well shoot, I was rolling the wrong thing. Sorry.
Yeah. All good.
I kind of feel bad.
Yeah.
No, I know.
Greg, if you don't get out of the way, you're gonna feel a lot more.
I can't.
Ancient
move.
bark
I'm
bow.
already here.
Mm,
I'm gonna use a limited.
Oh wait, that was just a nat 20 to get the extra D12. Okay, we're fine.
And
What's that?
Here, yeah,
Also
that.
fine. Yes.
plus 2d12. Oh wait, I have to roll the d12 separately. Because
Yeah.
only the first one gets.
Yeah.
6 toppled, I guess.
Only the first one gets. Yeah.
Because, all right.
Roll another
Give me
D12 because
something
you rolled max on that one. So 17
Okay.
times 6 plus 25 plus 12 plus 3 plus 9.
That's 151.
Yeah, it's 151. And I'm just trying to think about. You're not farther than 20 meters.
No. It does pierce 8 grit. Additional 8 grit.
An additional
it
grit.
should say additional 16 grit because Dire Shot doubled. Wait. Is it 8 or sorry,
What does Dire Shot?
It doubles
what
all
are the two
effects.
Doubles, yeah.
Nimbleness is 8. So,
So-
Dire Shot doubles my pierce. So
Yeah.
Arcane Archer. Sorry, Arcane Archer adds pierce to a grit equal to my nimbleness. My nimbleness is 8. Dire Shot doubles the effect of all spell of all effects. So so additional 16 grit.
It would be more than that, because Dire Shot also would affect your extra nimbleness rolls, your blessings.
Oh,
True.
Because
Yeah,
it doubles all effects. That includes the nimbleness die.
We're doing a death roll and an injury roll. We know this.
Okay, so
You're shooting her. You're shooting the secretary over here where we're all at, right? That's
The question is, do
so
you thread the needle
17
and not hit?
plus 12 plus 9.
As you weren't aiming for a headshot, I should be fine.
yeah.
Times 6. So
We're rolling
38
injury and
times
we're
6
rolling death.
plus
I
25
think
plus
we can just
3.
call it there.
If my calculations are correct, 200 and that's 256, correct?
Believe so.
Because that would be, because according to my math, that would be 17 plus 12 plus 9, which is 38 times 6, plus 25 plus 3.
Big damage, big damage.
And then that is 16 pierce as well.
Oh no.
So there's an additional 16 that I did not add.
What's a 4 piercing coming from?
Why did we shoot the secretary?
Your bow
I
has
just
4.
purged her
Your
from
your bow
slavery.
also has 4
I don't know.
pierce.
I don't know why he
Okay,
shot him.
so
I
what's
don't
the
know.
additional
No, he's
4?
blind. He's blind. He doesn't know.
So you have 8, 12.
I know.
How much does Dire Shot give
No,
you
that's
in terms
fair.
of just pierce? Sorry, could you repeat how much Dire Shot gives you in terms of pierce?
It doubled. Direct shot doesn't give me pierce, I don't believe.
Doesn't give you pierce. Cool.
Okay, archer gives me pierce equal to my nimbleness, which is 8.
Okay, so you have 8 plus 8 plus 4, so you have 20 pierce.
Yeah.
Cool. Which...
All the math.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I just thought it.
I wanted to use a little bit of protection for a little bit.
Okay.
Terry's still alive!
If you can...
The injury
I didn't
table.
touch her. I just
Yeah.
touch her. She's literally in front of me.
Yeah, and immediately after they're doing this, he has rolled, and I'm rolling. I already rolled the death roll.
Okay.
I will
Injury
say
table.
I did a lot of math. Injury table. Yep.
Okay.
Plus 5 bleed.
Oh.
Where's the bleed icon? There we go. Plus 5 bleed. That would also be a consciousness roll. Conscious and good to go. Cool.
I would like to use a limited action to heal the bleeding. Magic missile.
I think it's gone too far. I don't think she's gonna be our friends if
She's a
you
slave,
just got
she's
hit.
there, she doesn't know.
Oh, that's true. You know what?
Yeah.
She's currently Greg's slave.
Yeah, exactly. So she has no
Um.
idea.
Okay.
And
Oh shoot! I did not know that. How do you just enslave people? What?
I stole a coin that has her soul bound to it.
Oh shoot! Sorry, I forgot.
Alright, literally from right behind you, informant, there's another person who kind of comes right beside you. They're not paying attention to you, so don't worry. You kind of maybe, you get a little startled, like, oh, as someone like passes from, emanates from the shadows, drawing a bow at Mayor Margaret, firing a shot that doesn't work. Wow, look at that, it's another thing that doesn't heckin' work. Did I forget the sum? I forgot to add some.
Remove the bleeding, please.
With your
Trying to
limited,
stabilize my friend. Yes.
Let her rest. Let her rest.
Oh, yeah, I'm trying to let her rest, but not bleed out in front of me.
I
I made a bit of a mistake.
sure.
Flurry. If she rests, the flurry will.
Heal it.
I don't know. Heal her is the word, but help. It will.
How are you healing her again?
Magic missile.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I forgot about that.
Where
I literally removed it as a upgrade and forgot it ever existed.
I still have it.
Cool.
Some would
Yeah,
say-
make her roll. Do you still have your arcane missiles in you?
It's experimental, so I'm not sure if it's the
Um,
actual one that I have.
Does it heal for the same amount as normal arcane missiles?
It's 3 per level, or 1 effect per 3 missiles, so...
Okay. Yep, make her roll. It should be good. You can always double check on the information page.
Okay,
It should be a d22. Cool. So 20
Plus
divided
4.
by 3,
Plus 4.
7.
Plus 4.
Why is it plus 4?
Because I have a thing as an arcane elemental where I deal plus 4 arcane damage and effects.
Yeah, that your Greg arcane missiles has all of your modifiers on it already.
Okay.
Um,
Mine says 1d22 plus 4.
is it
So I
not
would
just
be rolling a
1d22?
No.
Okay. 22 plus, so that would 24 divided by 3 then, which is 8. So we can heal the bleed,
Scared.
which is 5 bleed, and then heal them by 3. I don't know why that math was hard. I've been doing other more complex math a lot lately today. Cool.
Events melt.
Yeah, they've been stabilized. They're no longer bleeding. They're definitely on the ground or not on the ground, sorry, but they're definitely
They're
taken back still with
conscious.
the
They're
arrow.
good to go.
Yeah. This guy beside the informant now, draws their bow. No, it didn't roll at all. It just, if you look, there's this guy's never rolled before.
Nobody likes Mayor Margaret. That's what I'm getting off of this.
This is a really
And there we
like
go, second
ganging
roll.
up on her situation.
That was a nice.
Where's
Either
that
we
one gif?
defend against these people, whom I don't know how much
which
damage
keep
they do.
which keep coming out of the shadows. Yeah.
That is
What?
minus
What bow is that?
61.
Ooh. I found a new target just for you.
Okay. Then there's another one up here that's going to fire as well with a quick draw quiver. Which is math 26, sorry. And then another.
Is that 3 separate death rolls? 4 separate death rolls? That's a lot of death rolls. That's a lot of bow.
None of these are death rolls.
This is just roll.
Which shows she hasn't dropped to 0 yet.
No, she has not. That is their turn.
700?
It is, yeah. Now is time for Herbie.
What did you
Herbie
do?
is going to cast charge on.
Just let them. We just hang up on her and let them fight it out.
Why does nothing work the first time I make it? Yeah, that's exactly why. Exactly. Some. Yep. There we go. That was +7. Is that a crit? That is not a crit. Cool. Looks like a crit. Holy crap.
Do it. It's not crit now.
That is impressive. But and that is against Mayor Margaret.
See ya.
Thank you.
Alrighty then, and then that is his turn.
Just till the first round. I forgot. Oh my.
He is going to do nothing else. That's good. Yeah, it is. There was a lot of math. Now it is Mayor Margaret's turn. Let's do one of these checks.
What is the cat?
Let's do one of these checks. Oh, there we go. Awesome. Yeah. Let me double check exactly if this gives you guys does this No, it does not. Cool. As Mayor Margaret is realizing that the odds are really quickly stacked against her, she's surrounded by a fair amount of people, not as an ally. She is going to how far is that?
Remind her that she is blind.
And also has -6 to all of your rolls.
Yeah.
I will roll it
And
at.
out of breath.
Oh, also those rolls have disadvantage because of the blindness.
And she is in a flurry.
Basically, she has to.
The
just,
flurry
like-
does nothing, but
No, the flurry does nothing right now. It's just for ambiance. That's fine.
it's a beautiful thing. I love it.
Think about it. Think about it. Just picture it.
I will
Why are we burying this person in a snowstorm? Oh, ambiance.
give
+2.
No, like you do.
I will give you
You're gonna.
a warning here, informant, based on your proximity. You see, if you roll a mind check above, I'll give you 18.
18.
If you roll a DC 18 mind check, I will allow you to glean some information about what you see Mayor Margaret next spells to prepare to be. Exactly, you met it. You see her charging Arcane Burst. You've seen it once before, and based on the level,
Kill Catalan.
It killed Al faster. Yes.
Oh, that
More-
was magic
That
missiles.
was magic
that was a broken mech. If you wish to
Those
use a
broken
limited
macromagic
to
missiles, mate.
run, you may to escape some damage.
And can I, seeing how I still have my, sense magic, can I detect that this is happening and also start booking it
Yes.
with my new friend?
Oh, I most definitely am getting. I will happily use the limited.
I will
Just turn to the
give.
secretary and I'm like, we need to run. We need to run right now. We need to go. Go, 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 go.
Catalian, are you gonna warn Catalian at all? He is right beside her.
Everybody run!
Yeah.
She's gonna blow!
I will let.
Yeah.
I will give him. I will give him a move.
Yeah, you don't. Do you want to kill?
Can you remind me on what Arcane Burst does? Because the informant obviously knows.
Boom.
It is a AOE. Every layer, every meter of damage is one less dice. You do not know what her base dice is, or how far it is.
Oh, I'm using a limited for the problem.
I would like to use both my limited and my new friend's limiteds to run as far and as fast as we can.
Could you use your limited to dash or just take a move?
Sorry,
Yeah, is this a move or a sprint?
this would be a move.
I can't really hear you. You're muffled again.
Oh, this is a move? Alright.
If you're using a limited for it, it will be a move.
Alright.
Could I use my grapple gun to try and get myself up on top of the roof?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Because I need to double check how my grapple works, but I believe that's actually the best I can do.
I will let you do that and then move on top of the roof with a limited action, if you wish.
Wonderful. Cool. Yeah, it's a hidden blade shot to get on top of the roof. Send it!
Is it in your hidden blade now, rather than
Yeah, it's integrated in. It's great. This is
Oh yeah,
wonderful.
yeah. I thought I made your grapple gun.
It was a second thing initially, but I don't know if you've added it. But yeah, it's on the
Yeah.
hidden blade.
Yeah. If you know the DC for that and all that, then yeah.
Apple and scrap work.
Yeah, the grapple gun's DC was the 10, so
Cool. Everyone may
I
move.
should make it.
Everyone who wants to use a limited can move up to however long their move is, if you wish.
I'm using my buddy's limited and I'm hanging on.
I'm gonna use my ice construct to pick up Timothy and run.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. The grappling hook will get me 7 meters. How tall is this building?
Arcane Burst.
No, how tall is the building? Building height.
The building height won't prevent any damage. It'll go through the building as well.
I know.
It's
Oh,
for
my
vertical,
bad.
but
That
it
was
would be 2-story. So
I
around
don't know how to delete that.
around 20 meters.
There it is.
Far. Oh my god, I can go far.
Could I use,
Oh my god, I
can,
can go far.
Height.
can,
I'm gonna get
Lucian,
on top. Oh, I guess.
Sorry, what was that, Ice?
Speak.
could Lucian use one of Iz's moves, a limited to move? Yeah, allowed to work. Or is he just killing?
Lucian can move with you if you want.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Milo, I need to ask, how far can my new friend move?
5.
I ask that we do both. Like both, whatever limited actions we have left, just run.
Um,
I will let you guys use one in this case. One limited.
Okay.
Okay, so my ice construct would be carrying Timothy. Cruz is looking around really quickly to see who is lagging behind. Who is lagging behind?
Timothy can go with you. Catalion has moved already. There's a bunch of people you don't know in the middle.
Timothy would be with my ice construct.
Yeah.
Like literally pick him up.
Cool.
I am going to
looking at
try
Eyes
something.
and Greg here. I'm looking at Eyes and Greg.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try something here. Seeing how I used my friends limited and not my own, and I just hung on. I'm going to use a limited action to cast Spell of Fates. I'm going to use the first time I've ever done this, which is which one? Refined randomness. So I'm going to pick Radiance. However, we don't have them sorted by element anymore, which is upsetting.
It's fine. It'll work. Radiant ones, roll 30. 1d30. I have a vague one for some of the
I'm going to be
elements.
using my limited action, so I, can roll 3.
Okay.
As well as, roll twice, so. /R 2d30 /R 2d30. You're going to have to break these down.
9 and 13. You have all right.
Aiming for
You have
future foes in hand.
You got where is it? The I'm looking at the word, and then when you're looking at a word, but you for some reason it has the ADHD word fishing block. The spear, the pokey stick, radiant spear, is the first one. The second one for the first roll is illumination, which just lights things up. The second rolls for that is hallowed ground, which you can look up as well. Martyr. Why is martyr in that list? That's fine. It's fine.
Can I cast Martyr on Mayor Margaret?
No, martyr you have to cast on yourself. You also have buckled buddies and guarding arm for the second one.
Thank heavens for guarding arm.
Yeah, actually, guarding arm is fantastic. And then for the
I'm
third
guarding-
one,
I'm guarding arm.
you have for the third one you have blessing of essence and blessing of the double boon, so you can grant 2 boons. Weirdly, it was both blessings, but yeah.
Alright, I don't know what those spells are or where to find them.
Uh,
We no longer have the essence, or
It's in the
we don't
abilities
have them
check.
organized by type.
If you can just control F, they're all in there. Blessing adds
I just
2
don't
boons.
like-
Each
I don't
boon
like
is
how they're
1d6.
organized right now.
Wait, blessing adds 2 boons now?
There's the double boon upgrade for blessing,
Oh, that makes
so you can
Never
grant
mind.
2 additional boons to use at any time and save for as long as you want.
So guarding.
Yeah.
Guarding arm. Yep, that one just straight up blocks damage, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Are you doing guarding arm on your friend there?
On my friend, and I'm on their shoulder, so I'm guessing I'm small enough to fit.
Mm-hmm.
Right, guarding arm. My second one was blessings, double boon, grant 2 boons at once.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast boon of essence on myself, as well as boon of mind.
I will let you know that it's not going to double the amount of spell of fates that you can draw. It will still be normal amount,
I
but it'll
know
double the
that.
effects from them. Cool. Just in case.
I'm trying to double the hand.
Yes. Cool. That's acceptable.
Okay.
Who else are you guarding
And what
then?
was the first two? I would like to guard because Cruz still seems
First
to
one
be
is
very
Illuminate and
close.
Spear.
I still gotta run.
Okay.
I'm just waiting. I'm seeing if Eyes is moving because he doesn't look like he's.
I already have.
Yeah.
Your move?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna
You
grab
know.
it.
Okay.
He was, like, in the middle.
I'm going to guard. I'm gonna wait until. So what is the plan that you two are going to do here? Because
Okay,
are
so
you
I'm-
going to try to pick him up and run, or?
Yeah,
He's
I'm gonna
technically
keep
further than you.
running.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but I'm gonna run, pick him up, and keep running.
How big is your move? Because this is just a move, not
Oh.
the sprint. Oh yeah,
So I'm
damn.
supposed to
Yeah.
Take 3
Yep.
here. Okay.
Um,
in that case, I'm going to
that'd be for move together rules, which are we have not done. Oh, we did once before, which you
Wasn't it nimbleness or it's light? Okay, you don't think Cruz picks up people on the daily and run?
cool. It's no longer in the rule book. It should I believe how it worked, if memory serves, is it either halves your move depending on if you're helping someone, or it halves your remaining move, or it's the move of the slowest person. I forget which one it was. Eyes' move is 7, so if you're helping them along, then
That's fine.
mhm.
Let's go Eyes, let's go 7.
Yeah, I'm gonna block Italian now.
What
Okay.
did I have? That's in swamp.
Come over here.
So Catalion is now protected, and for my last one, Illumination or Radiant Spear. That'd probably be damage.
Eyes, move over to Cruz.
Oh yeah.
Send it into her skull.
That's basically what I was gonna try.
Do it.
Go on.
If I was bolder, I would just shoot Mayor Margaret again, but I am not, so.
Give me a second. I'm just having a hard time dragging things.
It's okay. I know.
Well, the
1d8
mod.
damage, modifier nimbleness. It only has a range of 3, so I actually can't hit her, but could I do the healing spear?
No,
I'm not
that's
sure which
a
one we
healing
have.
spear is a different upgrade. Each of the outcomes count an upgrade as a separate roll.
So,
Um,
okay. So I only have regular spear.
You should no. Okay, that ice lance was what got the range. Okay, yeah. It only has a range of 3. You can't send it into her, but you can have it on you. Until you unsummon it, really. So you're good for that. And I
now
believe
have a radiant spear that's probably appropriately sized for something that's, human, not me.
I believe that is everyone, correct?
I believe so. Yeah.
So specifically for her limited action, she's casting with disadvantage and a -6 to all rolls,
Yes.
including damage rolls. She's going to cast.
Ooh, that's terrifying.
Those are equal. Those are equal for both. For both success rolls. Cool. So we're just gonna take the first one. Everyone within 1 meter.
So hard for me.
Yes. Each of those, depending on how many meters away you are, is how much damage you are taking. In terms of the people, both of these are at 1 damage, or at 1 thing. This guy is going to. Where's the.
Oh, that's a distance. 10 meters.
Yeah,
Oh,
I know.
what?
Before I calculate my grappling hook, if I launch that at an angle, do I get to travel farther? I was thinking about this before I actually do everything.
Mm-hmm.
But originally I thought, it can't matter that much. It matters a lot. Send help, please.
I am so glad I have an interposing guardian arm for me and my friend.
You can.
I will happily do the math.
For it going diagonally to get you further.
Will you live?
I will say no.
Cool. All good then.
Who will not live?
I don't think I actually do.
Okay.
You don't live?
I'm 9.78 meters away, and I think we have 9 tiers here.
I think it's fine.
Well,
Yeah.
you also have a house between you and them, so would that produce anything?
He said verticality did nothing.
Uh,
I mean, obstacles between them and you. I mean, physical obstacles. Would cover affect it? Is my question.
Yeah, if he like hunkers down, will will it do anything?
Wait, does it just phase
Oh,
through all obstacles, or if it hits a wall, does it stop?
Honest?
If he like lays down, lays down.
Arcane
right-
Burst comes out from the ground like a layered tier, like kind of attack, like each layer by layer. I would like to say thank Dylan for this ability. It's his fault it exists.
I mean,
so it
like,
comes out-
what does it do? I need an image. The tier by tier does not describe it.
Layer by layer. I don't have an image for this actually.
Like,
It's an area-
Every
effectively a
you know,
stop, right?
in every yeah, effectively a stop, and every like in like platformers, for example, you have like the or just any video game, I guess, you have the
Pillar of fire effect.
Pillar of
on
fire?
Outwards.
yeah, but it's like each meter is like its own separate
Pillar.
pillar, and it summons from the lowest point around them at those
Okay, now
meters.
here's the next critical question.
Mm-hmm.
If that pillar spawns, let's say, at the bottom of a house, and somebody's on the roof of the house,
Is this a
It would spawn on top of. It would go on top of. It would go. It would go. It would summon from on top of the house. It would if they were.
So if
But
you
what
took
if they
cover
hid
in
in
the
the
building, you would
house?
be fine.
I guess, yeah.
the hole, get it.
I guess that is. I guess that is. No, it is.
way
It's.
does it go?
You're pointing out a logic hole for sure in this ability because like if you're in a
You should jump down the chimney.
the chimney.
The chimney. These are important questions because the informant is like, I will get high.
Level
If
or
I've seen the
level
ability, I would know how to best to do this. And I'm like, I either get in the house or I get
Yeah.
up
No,
and
you're entirely
away.
right. You're entirely right. I will.
This chimneys, just jump in.
Santa Claus, that little boy.
I will let you.
I would think
Make-
that it would kind of spawn the damage pillars on the same buy level as the user.
Yeah, no,
that's
that it makes a lot more sense. Except for if it was inclines, but yeah, it that makes a lot more sense that way.
Yeah, we don't
with
think
the
about
interiors.
inclines here.
No, I was just
Yeah,
thinking
yeah,
like
yeah.
game mechanics. I think a little bit about inclines occasionally. It's fun. How would that work? I will
We just
let
say sine
you-
theta equals theta for small length theta.
let you make an argument about a better way for this to function. I'll leave if you can come up with a better option besides taking however much damage that is.
I would say if there's stuff in between you,
9.
if it's center to center or edge to edge, because it's slightly different. But more importantly, I would say if it's bursting through material, it's a pillar that would deal damage to each tier of it. I don't believe the house has the structural integrity to live through a pillar of 126, etc. But I'd expect it to reduce the damage on the way up, similar to like for every point it has a maximum damage. So if everyone was stacked on one pillar, it would slowly damage its way up the entire pillar, I guess. It would end up providing a sort of cover, but it's a cover that gets destroyed in the process. Similar to like battlefield mechanics. How sturdy
Okay.
the house is up to you, but I think that is a pretty decent way of looking at it.
I
As
will let you
well,
make a
I think it
nimbleness
would-
check. And I'll let you make a nimbleness check, and that'll be how much the damage lowered by. Is that the nimbleness check that you did? You make?
That was the
that'd be
nimbleness check.
cool. 20 is a good amount. So that would be 47 for you. Then you also have 4 grit, so that is.
I don't think it's 47. It's less than that. Because our distance is at least 9. So it'd be
Oh,
9
sorry.
times
37 was
1,
where I was
2,
trying to
3,
say.
4, 5,
No,
6,
you're right.
7.
I misspoke. It is 37 that would be with your grit. That'd be 33 damage.
All right. The informant is alive. The
Oh.
informant, much like Rocket Raccoon, is a little pissed off.
Or she did, because Herbie is still alive and the informant is still alive, and that's all you need to commit mass murder.
So is the farmer. This guy is dead.
Like, as far as we are, that's
Oh, snap. Mr. All Bows.
This guy, the 8, is dead.
Blocked and blocked.
Catallion takes
Blocked.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Blocked.
Oh, Catalion's blocked. You're right.
Catalion's blocked.
the way you're yelling.
Fuck.
You are
Does it
exactly
deny all damage?
10 meters away. Yes, guarding arm does. Guarding arm, usually you sacrifice your regular you sacrifice your turn in order to protect someone for a turn, for a until your next turn.
There's
You
a
are still
reason
able
that I
to
chose
take
to find
damage.
Randomness.
Yeah, you are still able to take damage unless you are protecting yourself.
I was protecting both of us because we agreed I was small enough to be
You
included because I was
are-
on top of her person.
Exactly 10 away. Greg.
You're good.
I'm fine.
Good. You're good.
You would be on the 10th tile
You couldn't have saved me, Greg.
cuz there would
Greg?
be
I can't see you. You're not
That's
within my range of sight.
cuz like if I make a 10 by 10 here, it's still over oh
I do have guarding arm on my friend and myself because we agreed that I was small enough to be included within that guarding arm.
Because he's like holding on to her.
I'm a baseball.
uh
I'm a baseball
Okay,
on a
okay.
shoulder being guarded by a person. I can fit.
fair. And then all of you are out. And then
Good.
that guy dies and that guy dies. Cool.
You mean you saved Catallion?
You save Catallion.
I
Catallion.
have redeemed myself.
I know,
Catallion. Actually, how
No,
far
then it would
is
be
Catallion?
Dylan would have killed himself already.
7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, Catallion would have been alive, but
Yeah. Also,
He would've
Dylan,
been
if he
in
would have
hard shape.
died, it would be Dylan
Um,
killing himself thanks to Arcane Burst. So he would have once again
Yeah.
died to a magic spell. It would be hilarious.
it would have. Anyways, for her actual action, she's going to cast Arcane Missiles.
Wait, that's
That
a
doesn't
bonus
work.
action?
It's a limited
Oh,
action.
limited.
Oh, okay. Well,
Her Arcane Missiles is not working, so I'm just going to do a real quick. Where's the
Be a
sum?
disturbingly high dice.
Huh? It's not a disturbingly
At
high dice.
disadvantage? This is at disadvantage?
Thank you for the reminder. You are right.
Disadvantage.
and
She
minus
is also
6.
blind, right? She's
That's
blind.
the
She is, yeah.
So
That's
how
the
would she know who
disadvantage.
she's targeting?
Well, she's just targeting herself, I guess, because the last thing she saw is everybody getting
I know, but it's like usually magic missiles you don't even have to aim. It's like you as long as you can see the target. But if you're blind, how can you select the target?
picturing where they are. No
Yeah,
way they-
mental
Everybody's
image of
moved.
where they. We've moved. The cat next to her, Herbie's, is still there.
Ah, okay.
There are
Yeah.
people in their original positions.
All right. In disadvantage.
Hey, I was right.
Oh,
Minus 6.
So that's 136.
Yeah.
136.
Hmm.
There, exactly.
Herbie refuses to die.
Herbie,
Praise
is it a
Herbie.
scary-
The farmer refuses to die.
Gritty boys.
Talk
oh
pretty to
wait, that
me.
should be 2, and that should be a 2. Cool. Injury. That's for Herbie. Then this is the farmer. Herbie,
You can't see it.
farmer.
No, because
Cool. I'm more saying it out
Roll
loud
for
for me.
breath.
This would be. Okay, so you guys can see the injury rolls. Cool. Oh no, those are consciousness rolls. Sorry, you can see the consciousness roll, not the injury rolls. Injury roll, which I'm kind of curious why. Injury roll for Herbie again.
Maybe it's because we have the consciousness.
Consciousness roll again.
Macro. We have the macro
Cool,
on the
they're good.
rollable table.
Yeah,
Milo?
maybe. We're good. We're good.
1D 181.
Yeah, it's because like some of them are weighted like 20. There's not 181 options for consciousness. It's just like you have you from 1 to 50, you're conscious and you're good to go.
Yeah.
From 51 to 100, you're injured. Yeah, you can look at it.
So I said,
Let's do
I
this.
didn't realize 180.
And then that is her
The end of
turn.
Her turn.
It is the farmer's turn. The farmer is going to run.
We need to
Come on,
execute
finish
her.
the job. Finish the job. Finish the job.
Execute her. Mission.
Clearly, the farmer is, as the kids would say, a
Conviction
pussy.
Clearly, this man is not man of his word.
I'm using the move. It's okay. We're not done here. You're hiding too soon. Yeah, exactly. Now, they are also throwing a TNT as they go,
Okay.
which
Tick tick boom.
Is this
That
is this now for reference? Is this Cult of Cthulhu like TNT damage scaling, or is this like not?
An explosive tube of danger deals 2d12 and a death roll if hit. Area 5x5 consumable. DC 3. +1 to DC for every 1 meter square further.
yeah, that was less damage than I remember. I remember just dragging it on, but that's okay.
Be fine.
Okay, so it's not Call of Cthulhu lab.
I did the wrong roll though.
No,
There we go.
No, it is not.
I did 2d10
I have
instead.
a stick of D&T.
Uh,
Don't ask where I keep it.
And then wait, let me reread that as well.
That's pretty tragic.
He's running. Why would he not? That does call a death roll for her. She's okay. Why the what?
This man is a.
Oh, she max rolled her death roll. I was so confused.
He
I
also
would-
does have disadvantage on that, so that would be a 21.
You're right. He's blind. He doesn't run away. He doesn't use his dynamite. You're right. I forgot about that also. Yeah, he can't see. What's the DC to get rid of blindness again? Did we had that somewhere? It's a good question.
I know, if I'm an elemental.
Isn't it like
Cool,
It's
it's-
usually like round 1.
Is it for a specific amount of rounds?
For 1 round. Yeah, so it's until my next turn for the blind.
Till your next turn. For 1 round. Okay, we're okay then.
We
Oh,
haven't
after
done
Mayor
one
Margaret's turn, which is good.
He
like
is right beside her. True Strike is a bonus action, I believe. Cool. Yeah, let's do that. True Strike activates. That's an additional 2d8 damage, and also he death rolls again, because damage to himself. And then with advantage, which rules out the blindness, I believe. Yeah, because you take 1d6 damage when you do True Strike.
Yep, he's fighting himself.
Does she death roll?
Well, let's see. With advantage, so that rules out the disadvantage that he has. An additional 2d8 damage. Sorry, that is a d10. Let's check. That is not a crit.
Okay, what is a crit again? I
2
forgot what it
8s.
is.
2 8s.
Wait, okay.
Yeah. That deals.
Very long. Round 1.
This is
Oh, no, yeah.
round 2. We're on round 2.
Oh, one, two. We started that.
Just
Cool. That does that amount of damage, and that would be his turn. And now it is Cruz again.
oh, turn already. My goodness.
I'd like to say on the Arcane Burst, that was a low roll.
Why is the Mayor Margaret's position in the turn order changed?
Because every round, it's gonna change.
Yeah, everyone.
Yeah.
Why is it like this?
Because it's exciting and dynamic.
Oh, it
No,
is.
no, this is horrifying.
Okay, well, no one else that I care about is in the flurry, so let's make that flurry a blizzard.
Okay.
Praise Cruz and her wisdom.
Blind, immediate chill 2.
Hold on, my thing crashed my roll dice. I think there were so many dice earlier,
Oh.
it just crashed.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
don't worry.
I got a random Blake Spike 2 there.
Right.
Wait, you grant additional, chill. How much additional chill do you grant for every frozen thing?
Every frozen thing? Like,
Yeah.
what do you mean? I don't understand what
You grant more chill. You have a passive that makes every, it's one
Right,
additional
yeah,
chill.
yeah, yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
So they get 3 chill instead of 2.
They get 3 chill instead of 2.
Cool. They're now all blind still.
So they're still blind. And they're freezing.
That is
right?
very good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I don't know what to do. You know what?
Ranged attacks, please. Or healing. One or the other. There's people that need health.
Or half.
Do you guys feel tied up in this combat either? I mean, you got other options.
Sure,
Do
but
I see the informant? Do I see the informant?
No, you wouldn't be able to see the
Informant.
informant.
no. The informant is hiding.
I was gonna get you down, but okay. I'm gonna get closer, actually. I'm gonna get closer. Oh, I was here. Okay.
Hmm.
I can move so far.
You really
Oh
can.
my god, I can move here!
Oh my word.
Okay, you know what? Stab. Stab.
Stab.
Stab. Stab.
Stab.
Damn.
Is it working?
Hold on.
No, the answer is not. Did I forget the sum? I forgot to literally do that. Cool, it's fixed. Hopefully. Tell me if it doesn't work. There we go.
I think it worked.
Nice.
Hey, Margaret.
That's...
Yes.
I don't know.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Cool, cool.
I don't know what else. Wait, how much health does she have? Actually, I can't ask that.
Make a mind... You can make a mind check. See how... Look at how she's looking.
Yeah, I want to see. She's gonna die anytime soon.
She is bleeding all over the place. There's blood and scratches.
That
She's
doesn't
breathing
tell us
heavily.
anything.
But
We've
I
had
think she's
people whose
going to
bones
die.
have been reduced to pulp and they still refuse to die. How close is she to dead?
How close to the death? That would depend on her determination, but you can know how close she is to death rolling.
How long until her soul reaches Hades?
Depends if she's riding first class or not, I guess. She's not doing well. At all.
And we have a number of how close to death roll.
Yeah, can I get like okay? So on a scale of 1 to 10, what does Cruz think she's at?
1. That was really convenient. I could divide her health by that.
Why can you do that? Why can you do that after she took a 700 hit? What do you design your NPCs with, Milo?
Cool things.
This is why I
Or
have
it's a
limited.
gosh darn arms race between the PCs and the TM.
Yes.
We have
Look.
guys. We have to win the bunker war now. We're gonna fall behind in the
Like,
bunker race.
I can't
It's,
have you guys do so
Sai's
much
turn.
damage. Like, what would I do?
Wait, no, what-
Oh, I don't know. How about you tell your 10,000 or
I
your
have a-
1,000 HP
Oh.
NPC?
You have what you're doing?
I have a question. I do
Yeah.
an exchange on my ice construct. Put her there.
Um.
Oh, maybe, sort of. I'm attached to her.
What's equivalent exchange?
It is not alive,
She's not alive.
so I will say no. It is a construct. It is a homunculus. It is not a living creature.
I take offense.
You're an elemental.
living
Elemental are alive.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, but Caden loves
it might be a nice
constructs.
elemental. And also that too. Men of Iron. Hello, my boys.
Those aren't constructs
they're
or
not-
homunculus. They also they technically originally were, but they developed their own sentience. That was not an initial thing. An ice construct potentially with the right magical thing could become one, but that's a story for another time.
I just want to know what equivalent exchange is. Is that like Hell Swap?
Oh. Just, you know what? Just
You could do it with me. I've only
I
got
don't think you want me
39
to do it with
HP.
you. I don't think you want me to do it with you.
What is it though?
I assume it swaps.
You'll find out later.
I don't think you want me to do it with you, Greg.
Okay.
Um,
What'd it do though?
do you want to be close to nature? Do you want to?
Is this like a space move kind of thing?
Sort of.
It's fine.
Being doggy and
Um,
answer the question.
Cruz, was there anything else you want to do on your turn?
I think that's good. I think that's good. Like the only thing would be like
Cool.
pick one.
Eyes, what would you like to do?
Cool. I see that Cruz pulled up again, so I got no other choice. I pull out my bow, which will not let me click for some reason. I can't measure how far I am. Well, I'm not in
15? 14? I thought.
14, so nothing useful there.
Can you
I
see
will-
Mayor Margaret at all?
Not from when I, like,
Our
I
vision
can.
is very limited, I've noticed.
yeah, my vision is
Is it?
extremely limited.
Can you see,
See Cruz?
Allow me to put it this way. I can see
Cruz.
to... I can
Okay.
actually... Oh,
let
there
me
we go.
just,
That's a lot better.
let me just do this then. And let you guys see
All right.
everything. Eyes, what is your move?
7.
7.
But that's not a
So we
problem.
get within range.
I got I have a range of like 21.
Oh, you don't
Yeah.
even have to move.
You're 13
Yeah.
away. If you wanted to do sniper secrets, if that's what you're thinking, you could move out of range.
Oh, okay. I will move to that range.
Yeah.
I'm at the wrong button. Turn. Please, let me move. I will move there.
Anywhere that's like within like this line there. Cool.
Yeah, I'll go there. and I shall shoot her using Arcane Shot and Dire Shot. And Blessing of Targeting doesn't double, like the die doesn't double. The damage does. I don't get 2.
Okay.
Alright. And again.
So that's Arcane Archer on the first one then? With the bonus action? Cool. So, math time. So that would be 18 plus 10 times 3 times 6, sorry. Times 6. Oh.
Times 6 plus 20, so that's 180, and then plus 18 plus 5. I got 211.
211. So which also
And 2 death rolls.
2 death rolls. So that'd be 2 separate death rolls from that. There's the death roll because she has hit 0 health.
Emily, jeez.
So let's make sure this is on the main character sheet.
Holy crow! It
Okay.
finally happened.
Come on.
2,
Actually, you know what? Only round 2. We're actually doing pretty good.
3.
Speak for yourself. I feel like I'm doing things.
Okay.
I've
I'd
accelerated my death.
Am I correct in thinking that it's just 3 death rolls, or do you have something that would make another one happen?
No, it's
Okay. Cool.
Because she already has like a death roll, I'm pretty sure.
No,
But-
no. Its eyes has multiple arrows.
Uh,
Yeah.
More death.
2 sniper secrets. Reach the end. Cool. Okay. Yeah.
I make a limited time to shoot magic missiles.
This is also. I'm gonna roll 2 injury rolls for, no, it'll just be 1 for reaching 0, because those weren't crits. -1 to all rolls. That's another -1. If you wish to,
does
yeah.
Does that -6 actually apply to death rolls?
No.
Yeah. Okay. I might as well let
Otherwise,
them
you
burn
would
on that.
really die.
So,
If it was, imagine the injury rolls as a player. That would suck. So.
Wait, 1d22 plus 6. Sorry,
hold on.
1d22 plus 4.
Are you, which one are you doing? Spell of Fates, or are we doing arcane missiles?
Magic
Magic missiles. Magic
Cool.
arcane missiles.
Yeah.
So that is 9 damage, but that is also how much burn to that? Yeah, it's 1 burn. 1 level of burn.
1 level of burn. Okay.
1 level of burn.
Does anyone actually? I realized having burn on that, by the way. I don't think it activates burn. I think you still need fire damage to activate burn. I think that's why I ended up removing the burn in the recent update.
The recent patches.
Yeah. Just because you have no way to activate it. But that would also wait, D18. I feel like I did something wrong there. No, okay, that's where I did it.
Ooh.
Oh, almost
Getting down in the numbers, boys.
As well as an injury roll.
Emily, jeez, she
15 to bleed.
has a lot of health.
15 to bleed?
Yeah.
Holy crow.
That's one of the worst injury rolls that you can do, is just plus 15 to bleed. And now it is the secretary's turn. You're just holding the coin, huh?
Yeah, she's just
I am holding it, but I am holding it pretty tightly, like
Yeah.
almost on the verge of swallow, kind of like wedged in my mouth, kind of deal.
They would still
Swallowed,
be.
not quite, not swallowed.
They'd still be in your guarding arm. Catalion is going to turn around, and he has a finisher move as well that helps against.
That saves.
Yeah.
I don't know what his sheet is. I just know that he built Catalion literally to kill people.
Let's do another mark
After
for
his
his
wonderful
personality
adventure
is-
of beating somebody's. Well, I mean, after his wonderful adventure as his last character of beating somebody
Fails.
into a paste and them still not dying, he built a character literally around causing people to die.
Yeah, but
Then you can
his
move
whole
back.
Personality is I have a cool sword that makes me look into a magical pearl.
He's going to attack again, causing Mary Margaret to death roll again.
Not dying though. I do not see. I thought you said 1 out of 10.
What do you mean 1 out of
What
10?
does his ability do?
Just harms death rolls. The injury roll is -5 to all rolls. Currently she's at a -12, I believe, unless I missed a click, which I don't believe I do. And now that he's adjacent as well, you should have technically giving them advantage or disadvantage on it, I think.
He's also entered the blizzard. I don't know if that has an effect, but I feel like it
It
does.
does. It does.
Yeah.
It's everything.
Yeah.
I don't know what advantage or disadvantage would do on a death roll, but I'll make it so it happens twice now, which will make it go.
Here's how I see
I'll-
advantage on a death
him
roll.
two.
It enables you to get around a nat 1,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I think
However,
I
she has
tried to discuss with him, but we
disadvantage
didn't
on
agree on
death rolls.
anything for it. Yeah, so she does it twice. Which she did. Cool.
We
That
wanna
will
add
be
in-
Catalion.
Oh, he's got it. What does Mayor
This is
Margaret
her.
And Catalion use all of his limited actions to just beat her to death? Because I'm pretty sure that's what Dylan would do in this scenario.
Acceptable. 1,
How many more limiteds
Two.
does he have?
3. That's
How
him.
many limiteds does he have?
3.
Hey, everybody.
Oh wait, yeah, he used one to move.
Did he used one. Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I'll delete that last one. You're right.
Still, that's 4 death rolls.
4 death rolls. 1, 2, 3,
Everybody
4.
usually has 3.
How is a 19 even physically possible at her stage?
Really
Why is
lucky.
she rolling 3d8?
Because
No, 'cause
you can.
Oh, she rolled, yeah, she rolled 8 3 times, okay.
For some reason, death rolls explode. I don't know why. It's fun. It's
But Cruz,
confusing.
you got any more anytime
1, 2, 3. It is
there?
Mayor Margaret's turn. Mayor Margaret.
Informant, you got any anytimes left? Snipe.
The informant would rather wait his turn than fire furiously.
She has 3 levels of chill, right?
Yeah, she's got a lot going on. I'm happy to wait.
You got
Yeah.
chill, she's burned, 15 bleed, -12 to move, blind.
I believe she.
1 tier lower to move per chill, I'm pretty sure, and lowers her attack damage by 10%.
So that's a minus
I'd rather
30%.
Yeah.
I'd rather save the limiteds in case
Yeah.
the other guys team up on us. Then we have
We're not
more
done.
firepower.
Almost dead anyways. They're
Yeah.
already death rolling. I would prefer to have the nuclear bomb dead and gone before
Wait, no.
we worry about, oh, maybe, who knows, maybe the swords will get a chance to stab us.
Honestly,
It is a
I-
2. That doesn't help at all. So her fireball is a 2x2. Have fun.
Pretty
Why is
you
the
have
burn
resistance to fire
37?
damage.
Magic. Who knows?
So that would be what the
Did that also hit her?
yes, it would. You're correct. So she is going to death roll from that. As well as Huh?
Yeah, I take back what I said, Caden. You are correct. I should have limited it. I'm sorry.
I mean, you're sorry.
As I
I'm
said,
good.
kill the walking nuke, then
I
we
guess
deal
that's
with the
it.
swords.
She's still at a disadvantage, right? So.
Yes.
Oh, that's true.
disadvantage?
Ah, you are correct.
Disadvantage minus 30% damage. I'll get out the calculator.
Have a calculator.
I will do
69.
both of these are going to succeed. I'll take this as disadvantage for the damage. To help you out. 269 divided
Minus
by
80.7 damage. It's minus
30%.
80.7, so minus 81 damage.
No, you can easily do that
That's
by
fine.
doing it
I'm
times not 70.
I'm good. She's in trouble. Everybody in the whole blizzard is in trouble at this point.
You're still good,
100
Cruz?
188 damage, resisted by fire, I'm pretty sure by Cruz, so...
That's one.
Wait,
Wait, what are we
Yeah,
saying this is?
It should be 188 damage.
Oh wait, sorry, 269 minus 12, because that's, minus the damage.
Why is it 188?
Times 0.7. 180. Sorry, yeah, 180 is the damage.
Yeah, we have to take off the 30% to her damage and her what her rolls are down by.
Which is 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
so
also she
it's-
takes 118 damage from bleed
Yep.
and all that damage from herself.
Twice. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong rolls. That's her token one, so that's not the correct death roll dice. One,
should
two.
be a D2.
There, she's dead. As she does this, this
Hallelujah.
is
Hallelujah.
well.
Hallelujah. I call dibs on all her stuff.
Italian.
Oh my word, so many ones.
It's how much damage is? You said it's
180.
180. And then I did not think that through. Here's a question. As someone who is known to fireball and is kind of a nuke, would you think that Dylan running a character who is 2 times weak to fire damage would get adjacent to them?
Yeah, because he had to do it to attack her a bunch of times.
Yeah.
He would have presumed it. I think he
Is
would
he
have
on the
played
ver-
to get the kill.
Is what you're telling me?
Dylan would have played to get the kill.
Can I?
Yeah.
He's been on the verge of death. Can we just can I just put in a limited?
Why don't you also just get death saves?
He would have to do his death rolls. Yeah.
Yeah, he's having to death roll.
Sure.
That's where I'm
I think
curious.
There's no reality where he wouldn't be willing to death roll to kill
The
Mary
thing-
Margaret after all that he's heard.
Okay, he's okay.
It's fine.
Injury roll
I mean,
though.
it's not Dylan rolling. He's fine.
+5 to bleed.
That's a little more
I
concerning.
fix that. I can fix that.
Consciousness roll is it says additional injury roll, which is -5 to all rolls.
Oh wow.
I can fix this.
You can fix
He's
it.
In a
Um,
blizzard!
Currently, Mayor Margaret
My
though
game.
is dead. She has died.
And also, now that she's dead, Cruz can end the blizzard.
Actually,
With that
We've got
happening,
2 people in front of us that could also want us dead. Who can
We
say?
still don't know.
her blizzard kicks up to her training, and actually at this point it started to do 1d6 damage to everyone in it.
this would include
Saying
Catalion.
that,
That's what it could tell.
so, roll a d8. Cross your fingers, gents. He's fine.
Okay.
We good.
An
Looks
additional
like
injury roll. -1 to all rolls.
How big is the
Additional
blizzard, may I
unconscious
ask?
It's this big. It's this big.
You see that? You see the square? It's that
It's so
big.
big.
Yeah.
It's been me the whole time.
I hate it so much.
Mayor Margaret is dead.
I need the other.
I will do a mind roll for Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. No, that makes sense.
Is
Wait, that's the token
combat
for him.
still
Sorry.
going? 'Cause if
Uh,
combat's still going, I would like to do a thing.
Potentially. We shall see. They're doing that. They would also do Herbie, and then other guy.
Are they within Catalion's disadvantage area?
They're not adjacent. No, they're 2 away, I believe. Oh wait, no, his isn't adjacent. It is. What did he put it as? 3 spaces away. Cool. We'll just do that a second time then.
Love pointing that out.
Oh wow. Nice. Cool.
The farmers on the
They're going to take an incidental to. I rolled a mind roll for him, correct? I don't think I did yet. Cool. I'm gonna roll a mind roll for him to see if he can be aware. Nope. Hell no. Should have a mind stat. Why didn't I have a mind? Okay. Just because I didn't prepare him for combat. Or only prepared him for combat, I mean. Is the informant's turn.
Hey, buddy, aim for the big old cat.
No, much better than that. I'd like to use my turn to grappling hook Catalion to where I am.
Out of the storm.
That's actually a great idea.
Yeah.
You can lead
Thank
out,
you.
not bleed out.
Mm-hmm.
So-
How do you roll a heavier target? We're back to size classes, and he's a size. Why is it saying he's a size 0? That is incorrect.
He doesn't exist. He's a soul. His weight is non-existent.
Species, Glade Runner, size 4. He's a size 4.
I
And
presume
you're
a
a size
raccoon
1.
is a size. How does this work? Is it even worth my time to attempt this?
The grappling hook, is this an advanced grappling hook, or is this the basic grappling hook? DC 10.
This is a basic hook attachment. Yeah.
Usually it was a good question. We're gonna make up a rule on the fly. It's a size difference of 3. You're trying to go for it. I'd say for this to tug on him with it, it would be a might roll minus the size class difference, which is
Even if he's not contesting it.
yes. I will
Okay.
currently, because you still have to be able to pull him and not get pulled.
No, for sure. Yeah.
DC's the same as the normal grappling hook.
So
might
yeah.
check.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what is the might specifically? What's that DC for this figure?
It's an effective DC of 13 for you, because it'll be your might roll minus 3. So just if you roll your might roll, if it's not above a 13, it fails.
I'm not going to attempt this line. I have
And
a
you go
might
for
of
it.
minus 2. There's no way I beat a 15.
It's a 25% chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a 25% chance, and I've not been rolling good today. I think I can be better use, hoping that Cruz can dismount that blizzard later, than trying to save Catalion from something that might pull me in.
Catalion
much
is
more
conscious. Yeah.
At this point, I would not risk it. Because I definitely forgot that I upgraded her spell damage.
Yeah, see, this is exactly why I'm not doing that. And I think, oh yeah, Catalion doesn't have a turn. But, can I do a mind incidental to look at the health points of both these big boys? How are they looking?
Yeah, do a mind check. Yeah, they're on death's door.
Sweet, Pog. You know, The informant's a little greedy. These guys said, let's go to war, and nearly killed them. They're both not aware of my presence. They're in the middle of a blizzard. They're blinded. Tight. You'll love to see it. Yeah, we're just gonna... Is there a shadow nearby that I could hop into, actually, with my movement?
Question.
Oh yeah, you took Shade Hop
Shadow
too.
Assassin.
Or Shadow Assassin you're doing. Okay, it's not Shade Hop. Cool, because I removed Shade Hop because I
Hey, but it,
felt I
careful if you go
didn't know how to
in there.
balance it properly. But
Shade Hop was amazing.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I
All
mean,
I
there-
had to do was sit in the shadows because I couldn't physically fight.
there's an equivalent
what?
for it for Jadis still, so it's not like it doesn't exist. It just I think it fits better as a racial or or some kind of special ability rather than just a general thing anyone can learn. Or I would have had to make it get a lot more expensive or figure something else for it for like breathing or whatever. Yeah, there's a bunch of shadowed places like anywhere like in like that kind of general
Don't think they
area.
can see you anyway. They're both blind.
No.
No,
But
it's
for
to get
shadowier.
an extra... It's a
Um,
specific perk.
Actually,
I
at
will
this
let
point,
you
is there-
also say it's also past sundown, so everywhere. There are no street lamps on. The only light that is being provided is the
No,
fairy light.
It's gone.
Yeah, it got deleted just randomly somewhere. But it would be inside the blizzard. If you go inside the blizzard, though, you're fine. But then you're suffering from blindness.
If I want to sit right here behind this chimney.
Please
That
don't
would
go
work.
in the blizzard. Whatever you do, please don't go in the blizzard.
Oh, I'm not. I've tried living through that once. Like hell, I'm going back.
No,
You do also have
at
heat
this point,
vision.
You do.
You know
Yeah,
what?
he did get-
I did get heat
Aim
vision,
for
which is
the
cool.
giant thermal.
Is he more scary, or is the farmer on death's door more scary? I'm going
They
with
They're
the
both on
both
farmer.
death's
are.
door.
They both are. They've both been death
Yeah,
rolled,
Both
sir.
on death's door. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. He's got more death rolls to go.
Here's where
Which
I
one
would
was making?
say to
Sorry.
consider. Do you think that they will continue to attack you now that Mayor Margaret is dead?
Oh, probably not. But also, I don't think we're gonna stop this blizzard anytime soon. And frankly, it's their intervention that hurt me. The informant doesn't care.
Informant doesn't.
And
give
this is a
Okay.
power vacuum now. So,
Valid.
I'm gonna... I'd like to...
Our vacuum in more ways than one. I can practically smell the magic.
Yeah, you know what?
taste.
I'm gonna try and shoot the farmer, because I think I have the better shot on him. If he's dead, then he's out of combat, and we just have a big dude.
Yeah, if they do, yeah.
Um,
Okay.
So, I'm gonna attempt that in the shadows. Oh, whoops. I have advantage on this roll, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, I'd like to take a second roll.
Again. If you can get a crit, no crit, but we're still doing a lot more damage. And
a lot more
that's
damage.
all your damage nonsense, your minus to their death roll, as well as they're still within 3 of
Oh,
Catallion.
no, that's not including the damage nonsense. I've still got
I'm
my
not-
physical damage.
It doesn't matter what your damage is,
Um,
mate. They're going to die.
You have like
I
the
hate
quick
to
draw
break it to you.
quiver attachment kind of thing too, don't you? Where you can fire.
It let me shoot 2 arrows simultaneously. That's what I have.
Okay. So you're doing advantage and the 2-hour arrows, right?
I'm doing so no matter what, my roll should be rolling 2 arrows damage worth, because I launched 2 simultaneously. If that's not factored into your system, then I will have to roll a second arrow.
What he's asking is if he has to roll 2 or 4 death rolls.
You'll be rolling 2 death rolls, because I launched 2 arrows.
No, as in
In
they
my
have
attacks.
disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I just want to roll the damage because I like knowing my numbers pretty.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Just tell me when you have your.
all right.
That's a 12, so you can roll again if that's your, because that's your blessing of nimbleness, correct?
Oh yeah, that is. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
It explodes. Get to roll another one. 11.
Tight. All right. Now I'm gonna quickly do the multiplication. Because that's
We just roll
Bear
his
with
death
me.
throws while he's dying.
Yeah, roll the 2, because this is 2 arrows going into big farmer dude,
Will
so
not,
he has to
it
roll
will
2.
not save him. I think he's on his impossible death rolls now. Because he rolled a 2, and there he goes.
He's dead. He's alive.
Oh, he's crazy.
He's on
Surviving the blizzard.
D8, and he'll be rolling a D6 now, I think.
How
as
much health
Italian.
does he have? How much damage has been done? And are you doing more than... The answer is
Yeah,
yes.
you know-
The answer is yes.
Answer is- yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
One of
You
the things that I have, because there's also the. I think I just discussed it with someone. I don't know if I actually added to changelogs, which is my bad. If they reach double their health in, there's a tier of enemy where there's the normal player enemy where it's just until they roll a 1. There's minions where if they reach 0, they just die, no death rolls. And then there's the mid-tier kind of one where if they reach 1 or if they reach double their health in negative, they die. This guy, if you have rolled more damage than 73, he's dead.
Oh my god.
I'm guessing the answer is yes.
1,104.
Did you do over 1,000 damage?
1,104.
Multipliers, bitch! Oh, and that's before the grit. Yeah, it pierced through 10 layers of grit with that too. Just by the way.
Gonna one-shot Miss Margaret over here.
And you know, that felt good. That felt really good. I'd like to use my incident. Would Foray jump into a blizzard to charge at a beast?
It's dead. They're
It is
both
100% dead.
No,
There
is
is
one of
nothing
them's
alive.
dead? Not both. Not both. I only shot.
You attacked both, correct? You shot 1 at each, didn't you?
Oh, tight! I didn't realize I could split the damage. Tight. Yeah, that's what I did.
Oh, I was just trusting whatever you said. If we have not discussed that you could before, then technically no, it would be... Because the farmer's dead.
Both of them are dead. The first arrow killed the farmer. The second arrow then killed his friend who checked on him.
Well, it's the
Both
equivalent
dead.
of quick draw quiver.
Yeah.
Which I believe fires against the
It's 2
same
attacks,
target. So it'd be
Oh, yeah.
2 into the farmer rather than 1 than each, isn't it?
Is a-
Correct me if
it would,
I have a...
Quiver requires you to hit the same target. I think quick draw
Yeah,
quiver
it's
is just
the-
you can
it's the
fire
exact same.
again.
Hold on.
Okay.
Let me read off exactly what the ability says that I copied in. Second shot fires 2 arrows simultaneously. Each arrow does damage. The damage is different in here, but that's okay.
Don't you also quick draw quiver?
No, I don't, because quick draw quiver only affects arrows, not the blades. They're different.
You have it. You have it. You had the equivalent of it built in for it, though. So you still spent the milestone points technically to get quick draw quiver, but you spent the money to, or styled it differently or whatever.
Exactly, and I'm gonna command. I'm gonna. I don't know how summoning Foray would work. I don't know where Foray's at. I can't remember.
It's
These
a good
are important
question.
questions.
I should find his token.
Yeah, I don't think he's actually his token's in here. Either way, I'd like to summon him to my aid, and
Jump in the blizzard because I feel like he's gonna die immediately.
he can be resummoned later. It's fine. What he?
thing is,
Because
I don't think
do you
you're gonna
take
get far.
1d6? Do you take 1d6 walking into the blizzard, or?
Yeah, basically, and I have a thing that I forgot to mention, so I haven't put it in. But technically, any ice spells casted inside the flurry deal double the effects and damage.
Oh, never mind. We're not going to command that. Then screw it. I'm just going to use my limited to fire again at the big boy. I'll use another limited.
Amazing.
And
If he
I roll with
succeeds, he's
advantage.
just dead. Okay,
Yeah,
he's
he
dead.
succeeds. He's dead. They're both dead.
Stop! He's already dead.
All right. Is that every combatant?
Yes.
Yes.
Can
it
I get a
is.
quick clarification, Milo?
Yep.
When I fire my hidden blade, does that shoot one or does that shoot both darts?
I believe it is up to you. If you
Okay.
fire one or two.
No. Sorry.
I
When
like
I click
a-
it in this, when I use the shortcut.
Oh
It fires
yeah.
both?
I did double check. Thought I see 1d10, so I don't believe it does.
Yeah, you get to hit 2 targets with each shot, mate.
Yeah.
Nice. So I got to make sure to roll 4 times
Nice.
every time.
Yes.
Do they also do damage plus my modifier, nimbleness mod, or not?
Yes. They do. I can read it out. Or show. Or I'm just gonna take a look at the
I'm
what
just going to
modifiers.
quickly
It's that in range
put the
bonus.
coin in the same kind of pouch where I keep my TNT.
Cool. Also your range
Nice
bonus. Your innate range bonuses also do it, which you have a +5 to range bonus. This is, and I believe you have a passive. For some reason, you have a piercing bonus, but I don't remember what that's for. It just exists in your inventory.
No. That's yeah. I know exactly what they're all for because the piercing is my typically I'm stealth. I'll have pierce on stealthy assassin.
Okay.
Though it should only be. But yeah, that makes sense. Cool. Yeah. All right. I shoot both those. They both hit. If I ever want to roll with advantage, I'll roll again and just try to get the each attack. But that's good to know.
Combat is over. They are dead. You are aware they are dead. There doesn't seem
Does
to be
Cruz
anyone.
take off the
or any
blizzard?
crashing.
Can I? No, never mind. We'll just get rid of the blizzard.
So, like,
I turn to look at the secretary. Hello, new friend.
The
I'm just gonna
secretary
walk.
just looks
Are
up
we
to
gonna
you
heal
and starts
Catalian?
crying on all fours.
Catalian's currently taking damage every 6 seconds.
Yeah.
You okay? I look emotionally traumatized.
Catalian just starts just breathing is really hard. He just looks at his sword. I'll be okay. He's gonna use lay on hands on himself. I realized he had that. He can heal his bleeding and stabilize himself.
Is everybody coming closer? Is everybody coming closer?
Yeah, I'm gonna make
currently
the
with my friend
suggestion.
who is on her knees and crying, and I'm trying to figure out why.
I would also like everyone to.
concerned.
I would like everyone to make a mind, or heart, or essence check.
Okay.
It is
Can I
up to
also
you.
cast breeze? Can I? Is it
Uh,
mine?
You can cast breeze as well. Yes.
Mine.
I would like to
thank you.
suggest into Cruz's
Please-
ear. Hey,
These
Cruz.
heals. Heals.
Who are those heals for?
It heals everybody.
Everybody! Does that
Gentle
include
breeze.
my friend?
Yeah, any ally inside may have a 3d4 level of status conditions healed every round. It doesn't say that. It has to be during combat. Just...
Yeah, it would just heal it. It is an action that heals. Yeah. For a wide area. So if there's like an enemy has blizzard, it's a good way to counter it. Cool.
Hey, Cruz. I do suggest, since this is some high-profile individuals, we should cover our tracks. I do believe that there was one of these men had a stick of dynamite on them. I think it would make a good cover-up.
I
Sure.
quickly turn over. Save all the magic items for me! And then I go back. Are you okay?
She's just still just crying, just
Just
uncontrollably.
gonna float down and kind of just puzzle.
Also, we should pick her clean of her pockets, since she did promise us money, and frankly, I expect payment for what we just went through.
Go ahead.
You like murdered everyone.
Yeah, it's called.
I almost murdered. Got murdered.
Eyebrow raise, almost murdered. When don't you?
Yeah. Like,
go
we
ahead, you
didn't
can.
chose the side.
No.
But yeah.
That's...
I do suggest we pick these people, clean up their pockets, and then blow them up, quote unquote. Make it seem like, their deaths were all caused by natural causes and not.
Yeah.
And by a fight between each other. Clearly, one of them's already done that with a fireball to their face, but.
Okay. I go over to
Yeah,
Margaret.
one's pretty charred.
Was in her corpse. I think she has like 15 or something.
For what,
You
sorry?
guys go ahead and you guys can loot it. Loot them.
Yeah, if you're wanting to loot all of them, there is...
Can we divvy up who we're looting?
Yeah.
That
If you want
way,
to.
it's more akin to rolling need in WoW. Because I presume not everyone wants to loot, or if we all want to loot, whatever. But then we're not all.
Magic items save for me unless you really want them.
Yeah, of course, understood. We know what Greg wants.
That bow, actually. Where was that hidden lad with the bow?
Yeah, there's a couple of them
Incinerated.
around. There was a bunch of them
I
around.
thought they got vaporized.
Yeah,
They're
they
around.
did.
They're ash
I'm good.
piles.
Oh,
I
yeah.
assume their
Look
weapons
for
with
the
them.
blackened snow.
They do 2d10 damage instead of your 1d10 eyes.
Well, I'm picking that up.
That's
She-
just double damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. New bow
Yes.
every single fight. I'm happy
This is true.
with this. Yes.
Cool. That's been added to yours. They also have a dagger on them that would deal 2d8 if you want it. There's 3 of those. That's the last
I'll take 2.
amongst the different ones. Cool. You can add. Those are called. Yeah, just add those. You don't know who it belongs to or anything like that. It has now been added to your. The daggers have now been added to your thing.
Oh, wow.
That one deals 2d8.
Wait, what happened to all my ek?
It's I didn't know how much EQ you had, so I didn't actually add it back into this. Who would you guys just be looting and what you find you're taking, or are you guys going to like equally share and talk about the loot in the pile?
I figure initially, anyway. This is I kind of thought this would be a good way of doing looting. Whoever wants to loot can loot a body, and then we can share the goods with one another after. But that way, it's not like, oh, we all roll separate loot tables for every individual.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
You know,
I just wanted the bow.
I'd rather just each of us rolls one looting for a specific individual, and we just trust that they did a good enough job.
Yeah.
Crap, can we get off of her is my question.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'll-
I don't think I added arrow. I don't know if I've added arrows properly to how they should function. But if you also wanted to loot the arrows off of the eyes, you could add a good 86 arrows.
Oh, awesome.
Her ammunition needs are solved.
I think I had like 24
Uh,
wars, so I'll just say.
Yeah, I
nice.
guess everyone that wants to loot, pick a body.
There's only 3 bodies.
I will happily either take Mayor Margaret or the farmer, one or the other.
Catalion, I feel like, is going to be searching them, but just searching them for like important documents more than anything than actual gear, unless there's something super special. But
Cruz is just gonna stand back. What they get.
sounds good.
Okay.
I guess we'll just show
I'd
it.
rather. I will tell Catalion if he's looking for documents and such that he should be looking on Mayor Margaret, and I will look at this bad boy right here.
Mm-hmm.
And if no one's claiming this guy, I'll also look at him after.
He is the Koyan is a naked Catman.
Wonderful. That's what I figured. So
yes.
It's disturbing.
Yeah.
What do I roll
really
for
didn't do
loot?
much. If you want to do like a really thorough job of like searching through everything, you can do a mind check rather than just doing like the obvious like pockets, bag, sword kind of thing. 21. All right, so this also goes to recognizing what you're looting. So the farmer has a Sun Cleric sword that specifically does 4d10 damage. It is a rapier, and it has 5 pierce, or sorry, 10 pierce to it. 5 pierce. Why does it say 5 pierce there, but 10 pierce?
Is
there?
it a Sun Cleric sword or a Sun Cleric
rapier? Rapier. They have that on them. They have. You can kind of feel and realize that under their sweater they have armor. After what was done to it, it doesn't look like it's worth it.
Is there any
salvage.
identifiable patches or items on the armor that could be like cut off to be used later? Patches, markings, that end of things.
It'd be unmarked armor. This would definitely be like a custom build that's just blank and meant to be like more like hidden body plate armor underneath.
Beautiful.
Its condition is not really worth salvaging unless you want to like really go through the trouble of like metal scraps, but then you just have metal scraps anyways. It doesn't seem to be enchanted or anything. They have a Sun Cleric tattoo on their neck. They in the satchel they have a bunch of more documents that you'd have to kind of rifle through to go through some other letters. Most of them are in the same handwriting in a language you do not recognize.
Okay. What else is on his body?
That'd be it. He was traveling pretty light.
I will then look at Catalion and be like, hey, what did you find on the body? Do you need these? And I'll offer him the satchel.
He'll take the documents. He'll nod, and he will hold up that he found a large sum of documents as well. I don't know. I said some of. It's like I was getting your hopes up for money that way. Catalion, I would say, and you would get the impression he's not really caring or looking for money. If he would have, he doesn't know what Ek is yet. I think, technically. So, but you get the drift that he wouldn't really. That wouldn't be his main
Then
focus anyways.
Then if no one else is looting, I will loot Mayor Margaret for Ek. Another mind check, or
I will let you roll 100d100. And that is how much Ek you find.
That's horrifying. Alright. So anyway, be prepared for a crash.
Ooh.
5,054, baby.
That is perfectly average. That is hilarious. Which makes sense when you have to think about it.
I'm sorry. He said it, not me.
Here's the thing, though. If it's a big roll, and if big rolls do make us suffer, we can always roll them in Discord, I guess, too. That is how much Ek you found. Catalion, you see, is also finding documents on her.
Do we get exploding dice, but though?
On this, no. Are there any 100s there at all? No.
I don't know.
There was one.
Oh, there's one. Okay, if you want, you can roll an extra D100. Cool, you can add that.
Well, ain't you glad that I mentioned that?
If there was
Good.
more than one, I probably would have said no. Still, but so yeah, you get an extra 96. It'll be could actually kind of probably help.
Hey, it rounds off my numbers. I can work
It
with
does.
this.
Actually, yeah, you're right. It does round them off. Catalion's doing that. You and the secretary. The secretary kind of starts composing themselves.
I have attempted to round myself out as much as I can to be approachable and huggable, if in case of emotional trauma.
What are you?
Hi, I'm Greg. I'm an elemental.
You know
Call
me.
me
You freed
father.
me from her.
Well, I mean, I was used as a battery, so I kind of get how it is.
You know in my soul.
You did kind of swallow your coin, but I don't intend to like lord that over you or anything.
Did you swallow it, or are you storing it?
I'm storing it, but it's kind of the same thing.
No, eat it. Eat it. Eat it. Get
He's
the
not
food.
digesting it. He's not digesting
I'm
it.
not
He's just-
digesting it. I'm put it in the same part of my stomach as I hold dynamite. I ain't lighting that up with me.
Yeah, you and my soul. I am indebted to you, and well, now I must serve you.
Okay. What's your name?
I don't have one.
Oh, we need to fix that. I'm so tempted right now to make a Destiny reference. It is unholy. I literally am a ghost right now.
You are kinda. You didn't. You saved them, but you didn't revive them. Small difference.
I own their soul.
I'm gonna make a mind check for Catalion. Cool.
What was the result of our mind check before we looted bodies?
Oh, the one where I
He
was
said-
saying you could do a random mind essence or heart check?
Yeah.
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 Nothing.
That's where
I
the
am concerned.
DM
No, if it
rolling
was
behind the
something-
screen for absolutely no reason. The party panicking.
No. You met the DC. You're win above it. It's all good. It's nothing to worry about. You don't have to worry about why it was happening. Yeah.
Hey, I have to think of a name. Great. I think I would be better at name. Several
Why don't you let her choose her name?
millennia. Yeah,
Um.
that's a good point, actually. What do you want your name to be?
Darn it.
Is that a darn it because she doesn't fall unconscious?
Yes. I didn't want to think of a name. They were just
God.
secretary. I expected if they were ever.
Come on, GM, you can do it.
I can.
I could give suggestions if you want.
You know what I'm gonna be doing? I'm gonna run a name generator for them. Destiny shall prevail. It is Victoria.
What is her like ability?
Sorry.
It's like, what is her abilities and stuff?
I was gonna say 8 to 1. Because I'm
Who knows
a
what her abilities are? I will. Here's the
We have a
question
friend.
here.
We have a
Um,
friend.
Greg, I will make this very clear to you with how the mechanics of how this would work. The Seven Skulls aren't exactly the greatest, and while there is still some ability for them to choose, they are still under your direct control and impressions in a psychic way just by the fact that they're on them. That's on them, so they have to follow your whims or whatever to whatever degree, as long as you hold the coin. They are a somewhat mind controlled slave.
True, but Greg is a free spirit. So are they free?
I
No,
was
if
about to
Greg
say,
is...
what happens when no thoughts head empty?
Exactly.
Except you
No thoughts
are
head
desiring things still, and you're still taking away some like aspects of their free will
I don't know
to
this.
go away. You know about... No, we
I just like to
discussed
point
with
this
the...
out. I don't know this.
You discussed with the informant about how they
I
work.
discussed with the I asked the informant, "Hey, there's this thing. What do?" And he's like, "Don't eat it." That's as far
I thought he
as
told
we
you.
got.
Okay, cool. Never
He's
mind.
just
You
like,
don't know this
allows
then.
you to control somebody.
Yeah, I didn't say anything that would jeopardize us in front of Mayor Margaret.
Cool.
But I
Cool,
said
cool.
it's
Thank you.
probably...
Mm,
Yeah,
sorry.
I was like, you
Said
can't
don't
eat it
eat.
unless she does something hostile. She did something hostile. Eating is permitted.
Yeah.
But also,
Fair.
I noticed it was like a kind of a leash. So I was like, you know what? Yeah.
Was anyone else doing...
it.
So what did I say? Oh, is this for you or for them? And because he had some knowledge that was mind controlling, and he said both.
I also
and now
asked-
it's in his
I
hands,
also-
and he's like,
I
"Oh, what if
also
I
asked-
didn't?"
I also asked if I ate it, what would happen, and she just shook her head, terrified. And so I was like, okay, eating is off the table.
That's like saying, how would you deal with freedom to someone who's never had freedom? Of course they don't know. They're terrified of it.
He's gonna
No, I
give her
think
glimpses of
I
freedom,
might have
and then
literally eaten her soul. Is the problem?
Yeah.
So then just give her her own coin. Let her make her own choices.
because she
Anyways.
has never had freedom in a while, so she needs to
Hmm.
like reacclimate. You know.
Y'all sound
Um,
like you're a bunch of slavers.
I don't know this.
Greg has ignorance. Greg has ignorance. It's a blind thing. We can move on because there'll be roleplay to determine the future of it.
The only thing that's really going to happen is possibly an increase in her appetite.
She has gotten up and she seems to be more intent on following you now. She is calmed down and is well composed again. She's
And
not
what did
exactly
you say?
talking. Sorry? Victoria.
Did you say your name was? Victoria. I'm just going to kind of snuggle into her shoulder. This is my new perch.
So we got eyes with a bird.
She
and we
nods.
got-
And we got eyes with a bird and Greg with a... Yeah. You with a fox.
This is my familiar. This is a bird. And it's like, this is my familiar. That's a person. Correct.
Yeah.
You'd think the glowing thing would be... You know what? I will give... how... Do I just give you their character page then?
Please do.
I
I am now a ghost with its guardian.
Most importantly, what are we doing right now, Cruz?
Yeah.
Because, like,
I'll just go.
we had a mission, and now we don't, and now I'm
Yeah, we
very
had a mission.
concerned.
I mean, we got paid.
How far are we
So,
from
you know,
Dominic's district?
success.
How far are we from Cruz's district?
You're halfway. You're right in the middle.
Wait, I'm right in the middle. You gotta do me like this.
Why must you pit her against what Cruz would do and what Lana would do?
I wanna make a choice. Make a choice already.
Hey, if we're halfway, there's someone I'm supposed to murder.
Oh wait,
He's called the
that...
Oh yeah, he wanted to go. He wanted to go meet.
He lives with Dominic, I believe.
Yeah, that was part of the plan.
That was never part of the plan.
I think he announced that and made that pretty clear.
Yeah, I
their health
have.
was incorrect.
Multiple times.
Yeah, I remember that, but it was more of a I'll think about it. And only other plan I had was Alien here wanted to meet Dominic.
Oh, cool. So could I have a car? Yeah, I promise not to murder him immediately on sight.
We can murder him if we're not in our own kind of district. We gotta follow their rules.
Okay. So if I bring him to our district, then I can murder him. That's what you're saying?
just gonna be like just like a little head nod, but like very slowly because she's
No. I have a reason to. It's not like some weird, crazy stuff. It's just something I gotta do, you know? It's on the to-do list.
Before you do anything, I would like to hear those reasons.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Sometime.
yeah, of course. I'll tell you. I'll tell you when we have the problem.
Since we're already heading there, we can head to Dominus District. Catalan wanted to meet with him. Because you wanted to scope out the area. That being said, you can't hurt anybody over there, right? There's some innocent people over there.
Yeah.
You guys.
Yeah. No, I only kill when someone tells me to kill.
I'm
Have I
telling
ever-
you not to kill until we're out of the district.
Yeah. I'm good with that.
You
I've
give
never
reasons
shot
before you
them.
kill
This
anybody.
lady is practically my perfect counterpart. I just read her stat sheet.
I don't think. Oh,
Then stop meeting your other halves.
I will apologize to that lady. I did not actually see Greg go up and steal the coin. So I just saw her attack you, so I'm like, might as well. Yeah, I did not know what that coin did, so yeah. Apologize for that one.
That was extremely rude of you.
Yeah, it was.
I do forgive you.
No
Not sure
one
if Victoria
expected me
forgives
to
you.
get
That's her
magic coin.
decision.
Yeah.
Just realized, what if I order her to make up her own mind?
It was.
That's what I'm saying. You can like acclimate her to her freedom by giving her options.
You have no idea how the coin would work in any of these situations. You'd have to try
I
it.
don't know how the coin would work either way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm just like, I don't want this to fall into anybody else's hands, so into the pocket dimension it goes.
Fair enough.
Ain't nobody reaching inside this mouth to try to get it.
So what are you guys deciding on doing right now? Are you guys are going to Dominic's one? Or are you just discussing
I'm
about
following what Cruz says. Cruz is in command. We are Cruz's
we can
hires.
head over. We can head over to Dominic's district, get Catalian what he needs, heal up, and then head back over. Back to my district. Milo, I have a question.
Yes.
Any shops before we head there?
There are shops. Whether or not they're open is another question.
I'm looking for something specific, but you know.
It's nighttime.
It's when the shady people show
It
up,
is
you know?
also the day after a bunch of explosions rocked the city.
Guess so. But, like,
the-
I'm saying, like, shady people would give shady stuff at this time.
Yes, there probably will be.
I'm saying.
I will, if you end up looking for like shops, especially if it's like more of a black market shop or something, is there anything specific you'd like to look for, or just the general anything?
Oh, I messaged to you where I was keeping an eye out, but you know, if I don't think it's gonna be there, then might as well just head straight to Dominic's district.
Well, I'm gonna make you make a mind roll. If you're bringing this open as like an active thing you're looking for, you could also ask the informant, and he can give you a roll to help as well.
I will happily help. Also, I'm getting a call from my sister, so give me a moment.
No worries.
I will be.
He cut off right there.
I'll get is that 25?
That was a 19.
Mm-hmm. The main ones you'd be aware of between here and there would be in the Undercity.
Yeah. Like, how big of a detour is that?
Let's take a look. And the book. A decent detour.
It's a decent. Okay, then.
It'd be it'd be like an hour out of your way to get there.
Did I pick up one of the bows for Victoria?
Yep. Her
Thank you.
blades are better. I will let you know that.
Yeah, but I also want to keep her safe.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm just saying like her blades are better than the blades that they had on the ground.
Oh, I know that. I just meant bow.
Mm-hmm. Yep. She has one. Cool.
You know, so you know.
She just automatically like walks to one, grabs it up, comes back.
I am leaning into this.
It's uncomfortable.
I'm looking for a new character art.
Alright. Oh, if you guys don't mind, we can stop by a shop before we head over to Dominic's district.
I'd like Greg to do a quick essence check as well.
Oh, 675. Interesting.
Thank you. What were you saying there, Ice?
Oh, no, it's fine. Oh,
Greg, you'd notice that there's still a lot of magical energy coming from Mayor Margaret. It doesn't seem like an active, dangerous magical spell or anything, but Catalion obviously seems more interested in the documents.
And we double checked Mayor Margaret. I'm still getting oh my word, I literally am a ghost. I scan everything.
Yeah, it would be like all of her jewelry. She has like 2 necklaces, 6 rings. It's something where like you would notice that those were specifically magical as well for something that you could get.
Do I know what? Like, are they buffing? Are they just?
They're just delicious.
No,
Take
you
them.
don't know. All you know is that they're magical.
Delicious.
Is there any identify spell? I feel like that should be something that should be made.
Informant might know.
I
You
want
gotta
it.
ask him though.
The identify spell does exist, but it is for NPCs because it's more interesting that way.
Hi.
Interesting. Fair enough.
I want to be a ghost. I want to be able to scan it and be able to say, "Ah, yes, this is this."
Because it's also a ritual thing, so it would take a while.
I will happily
Depending
pay
on
that
the
price.
advanced. If it's, I mean, for most like simple enchantments, it'd be pretty like instant. But when it's a more advanced one, it also, for the most part, usually requires like actual what do you call it? Like education. It's more of like a research thing rather than a just I sense this is what this is. So you actually have to like look in and study what different enchantments are and do.
I've never
to kinda-
understood.
it's more of an
identify
archaeology
as
thing.
I sense it. I feel like it's more like whoever made it left an instruction manual with it, but you need a spell to read it.
Yeah, which some of the
Because
case would be true.
one enchantment would be like, hey, for anybody in the future, because magic items exist forever. Here's what this thing does.
Yeah,
No, so you
which
don't have
for some of the case
and
that
you're
would definitely
heading
be
into
true.
wall.
Some of the case it's not. These ones would be one of such cases where there is no instruction manual attached to it or anything like that, and no identifying feature to the enchantments.
You can just eat it.
Oh, might as well.
But what if it's really nice? I mean,
Oh,
like,
we're going to like a market. Maybe they can give you some information on it.
okay. I mean, I could eat it. I really want to, but at the same time, now I have I have you guys. I also have Victoria. I want to be able to, not just, eat, because you saw how powerful all that spells were. What if these necklaces and rings were part of it?
Yeah, no, understandable. Maybe we can find somebody in the market that can give you a better idea what they are before you decide to eat it.
Is Victoria still thinking? No, okay. She's
We're all okay with going to the market real quick before we head over to Dominic's district.
Yep.
I'm down. I'm not sure.
Go.
Like that it's kind of awkward actually. Are we just taking? Are we taking? Are you coming with?
I must follow where wherever the holder of the coin goes.
You don't have to put it like that. I mean,
just
you
makes
get
it
a say in
enjoyable
this
for
as
her.
well.
She.
We're a team now.
Sure, she's happy as long as you're with her. So
Yeah.
She's definitely looking very cautiously at everyone. Definitely feels like
I
she's
realize
like there's
they're
stuff
a
that she
bit
can't
rough
say,
around
but
the edges and a bit stabby.
she's also looking
But,
very cautiously at you.
I'm sure she'll get used to it.
She does
Oh,
not
yeah.
trust anyone at all, for sure. Very obviously.
Oh, I wouldn't either. You stabbed and murdered everyone in the general vicinity.
which reminds me, should we stack up the bodies and find them?
Yeah, might as well. Yeah, go start doing that then.
Gonna do that. Pick up Margaret, put it on top of the cat.
Mm-hmm.
We're a little farmer. Pick it up. Put it up.
Mm-hmm.
I think I have a fire starter kit. I can start a fire, and then you can toss the dynamite in it once we're far enough.
Right.
That's fine. I think that works, right?
Yeah, it is an abandoned street. From the looks of it, too.
Okay.
And we should plan to hop on the rooftops and start escaping that way once this is done.
Oh,
I feel like we're going to attract some attention with this.
Probably.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go over to Timothy. Go on, Timothy.
Grab it again.
Grappling hook.
Noise,
Over
yeah,
to
easy.
Nice.
I like how my fairy light came back.
Why is it back?
I don't know.
Where was it?
I have no idea. No clue whatsoever. I thought I got deleted.
Yeah, you guys all go on the roof. And start heading about your way. How does Catalan get onto the roof?
If you need help, I can boost him up.
Give him a boost.
Call me Joel from The Last of Us, because I'll find a ladder.
Oh,
Sounds good. Sure. Yeah, he can get up via ladder. We'll do that for the sake of this. Timothy gets up. Cruz gets up. All right. Are there, with going to a store that I definitely, totally, absolutely have planned, and played out for a black market shop.
Does this
Yeah, you
toss
guys
like
burned
a
the
wrench
bodies.
in your story?
Oh, it doesn't toss a wrench in it. It's just not prepared, so it wouldn't be this session. So I'm turning the question to on the way there, because it'd be about an hour's journey there, which means that all of you can take. Actually, it's still actively doing stuff unless you guys want to take a short rest, which is half an hour.
If
On the
people
way.
can't heal me, I will take a rest. I
we
will
can take a rest.
demand it.
Taking a rest, then I'll do a flurry that lets them rest, heal faster.
Yeah. All right. Everyone can click short rest then on their character pages.
I have
It
taken
should.
0 damage.
Heal you.
me too. Oh, might as well.
Short rest. Where would I find? Short rest.
Yeah.
It says.
I was the wrong person.
Are you fucking me?
No.
I am.
I'm.
I am humored greatly.
What did you roll?
So if
Don't worry about it.
but if I'm like casting the flurry for them to heal, they get heal up.
And the extra health would be appreciated greatly.
Yeah, so they would 1d8.
Yeah, roll a d8.
Alright, this is where we,
I'm controlling one.
Exploding dice?
No.
Yep. Yes. Every dice explodes for no reason.
Beautiful. You know what? It made up for it. We're fine.
And that's one for Catalion and one for
I have
what
a
do you call
question.
him?
Mine says I have ground sleeper, which means I can comfortably rest, take a long rest anywhere. Count? Is it because it's short rested?
Yeah, we don't have a long rest.
It'd have to be a
Oh.
complete rest. You can complete rest anywhere.
see.
Complete rest has to technically be in a comfortable spot. So you'd still need to long rest, which is
Yeah.
more time. Is there
Okay,
anything that anyone wants to do or to talk about on the way?
Well, I could
Would
explain.
probably be talking with Victoria and kind of reminiscing on how I met all these people only like a day ago, how that happened, I arrived in, what's going on.
You're just catching her up on the campaign. You're giving her the Spark Notes thing of it in great
I'm
detail.
giving her the Spark Notes, and
Yeah.
probably going on a little bit too long about the duplicates.
And then Eyes, what were you wanting to talk about?
I'm just gonna go up to Cruz and explain how I got the bird and how I have to like.
I need details of this, okay? Do you
Yeah,
need to
go
type
ahead.
this up as
Yeah,
soon as
actually,
you can?
actively roleplay that then, because that's a big old
no
story.
Oh, okay, so you come up to Cruz. Cruz is fixing her cloak. Off for like
Ooh.
and that being said, you can see there is a pretty big scar on her shoulder. Both of them
Ooh.
look
Well-
like sword slashes, the most recent ones, but there is an older one. Looks kind of like a burn, but you can't really tell. It's like
How'd you get them?
huge.
So how did you get that? Oh.
Alright, continue.
So how do you get that scar? I point to the old one.
Old one.
Yes.
It's a bit of a long story. I don't think we have that much time to talk about it.
All right, I'll tell you later. Tell me later. Well, I know I've been meaning to explain to you why I need to murder this man. So, if it wasn't obvious already, I'm not from here. I point to my patch from the motherland. And, the pyromancer. He was a general before I don't know exactly what he did, but he left on not very good terms. And the motherland wants him dead. And, how do you explain? Oh, if it wasn't also obvious, I'm very much blind, and they gave me this bird with the promise that, hey, if they call for my help, I will help. But now that I'm in a situation where I have to deal with politics and all this, that's why I've come to ask you. So, can I murder the man who's done wrong to my country? And the person who gave me the ability to fight for you.
I mean, you're making very sound arguments. I don't see why not, but will it make you happy to kill him, or like satisfied? Is that your goal, just to kill him, or you plan to be happy afterwards?
Sorry, you're lagging for me. I can't hear you.
Worries. I was just asking if this is really what you want to do, kill him, even though you have no idea really why.
Well, I've never been an ASCII kind of man. I usually get something, you do it. Simple enough. But a lot of weird things have been happening recently. So, honestly, this trip, I just want to ask him a few questions. Why he did what he did, or what he actually did. I was too low level before when he left originally. I want to ask him why I'm seeing what I am. I've been seeing visions for a little while, and they've been interesting. Some deity, I don't
had
know.
that talk with something last time.
Yeah. Some deity. It's saying something about the true nature of Lucian. I don't know. Maybe a god. They wanted me to be their champion. I don't really know why though. So I've just been ignoring that too. But honestly, information's what I want first, and I'll likely murder him just because I have to. It's a thing I was supposed to do like 2 days ago. Honestly, at this point, yeah. But I need your go ahead.
I mean,
If
if
I don't
you
get it, I will.
ask him all the questions that you want to ask him, you deem him unworthy to live, it's up to you, and you can go ahead and kill him if that's you seem fit.
All right. I'll let you know.
That being said, you take it with caution. You don't want to make decisions you'll regret later on. You might
That's
be a
fair.
nice fella and you don't know.
You know what? That's fair. He did take down like the museum, so I know he's packing. He's packing a lot.
Correct. So just be wary on your decision. Really think it out before
Yeah.
you decide to end his life.
Well, I need to find Thea before that happens, anyways. That's
And what is
this can
this
be
about
another thing.
being a champion? Or who?
Uh, I don't know. I didn't actually get there. I really should have. That was kind of a mistake, honestly, on my part. Some goddess. Don't know. Didn't ask. You
Be
know.
wary of things like that. Usually they're not out for your best interest.
I know. That's why I ignored the. She'll show up eventually, or maybe if I call her. All right. This was a good talk. We should do it more often.
Yeah,
Um,
that's fun. Whenever you want to talk, I'll probably be around.
All right. Well, I'm going to wander back to like the back of the group and send Lucian up to see if there's anything interesting happening.
All right.
Then they dissolve into orange goo, and it was really weird.
You know, it's funny you say that. As you're walking, Timothy just seems happy. Seems content.
Good
He feels
for
safe. He's just walking with you, holding Cruz's hand along the way. And yeah, I think that's a good place to call today's session then.
Hey, finally got the
Good.
going.
I have had the greatest character